vain or waiting in hope. Because those who are waiting in vain and those who are waiting in hope, everything looks exactly so. It is the end that justifies it. So don't just wait foolishly, you wait in hope. Hallelujah. Let me, before we briefly touch on what the Lord put in my heart to bless us with, I just want to remind us again and again, I will keep doing this as God grants grace, as to why we're gathered here week in, week out. We've been doing this for many years, and for those who have been part of the ministry long before Koinonia, in fact, for many people, it was every day, every week, laboring. When you look at people and they tell you they've been doing this for 10 years, 15 years, you're asking, you mean this is how nobody questions a student. They look at you after 15 years and they say, where are you now? And they say, finally I just got admission, or I'm writing WAEC. Nobody says till now. They say, wow, congratulations. Although the time is long, but you are paying that price in hope. One day they will ask you and you say, sorry to tell you, I got a job 5 years ago. I'm now the director of the company. And that little boy writing JSC. Listen, God is going somewhere with you. You can choose to end your dealing with him. That's not going to hell. You will not go to hell. But you have pegged the extent to which God can do business with you. I've told God there is no restraint as far as my walk with you is concerned. I break every limit. Take me as far as you can take me. Stretch me as far as I can be stretched until I can carry an anointing that will bless a generation. Thank God for that which you have done, but this is child's play. In the visions of the Lord, I keep seeing it again, that there is more. There is more. I'd like you to pray and say, Lord, stretch me. Don't leave me like this. Don't leave me like this. I've seen signs and wonders, but this is not enough. I can't take what I have now to the nations. It will make me fight and quarrel. It will create competition. It's not unique enough. It's not distinguished enough. Make sure you are praying. Lord, I will pay any price. Listen, let me tell you something. The key to being a real blessing is to be very anointed. Pay attention to what I'm saying. The key to being a real blessing is to be very anointed. Jesus himself showed us this. How God anointed Jesus of Nazareth. Verse 38 of Acts chapter 10. With the Holy Ghost and with power. Listen. Then it says he, on the strength of that quality of the anointing, he went about doing good. You cannot do good just out of compassion. The problems that befall mankind takes more than sympathy. There are challenges in the lives of people that need, you have to move further than comfort. You are truly a blessing when you pay the price for the anointing. Young and old, listen to me, I'm speaking to you. Every man of God I know today who is doing mighty things for God, who is being thanked and honored by nations, they are only thanking the anointing. The price to have brought something forth is painful. It's not a gift. It's a school in the spirit. And the semester system does not work like school here. One course can take 2 days to finish. Another course can take 4 years to finish. You don't have a system with God and say, okay, after a particular predefined space of time. No. You can be moving forward in the spirit and then just stay in a particular class and for 2 years you have not moved. It's not backsliding. It is the course content is bulky and you must be articulately trained. Now, you can choose to think you are too long and then graduate yourself. The door is always open. This lecturer does not close the door. It is your passion that closes the door. In this school of the spirit, is students that close the door. The Holy Spirit does not close it. It's wide open. You can choose to walk out and say, Lord, I'm tired, please. I'm grateful with all the mediocrity moving around. And then you get angry and criticize others. Nothing will replace the absence of the presence and the anointing of the Spirit. I learn this every day. As I have the privilege of studying history, studying the moves of God and watching the things that God does through my life, let me tell you, the anointing is a commodity of inestimable worth. Never trivialize it. It is the secret of transgenerational relevance. You are truly a blessing when you pay the price to sustain the ability to change lives, to shift systems. Then you are a blessing. Sympathizing with people may help psychologically, but it will not proffer solutions. Any man that trivializes the anointing is about to waste his time on earth. I tell you the truth. It has nothing to do with ministry. I went for a meeting. Something happened. I didn't even tell my people. They watched that happen. We came in this evening from a meeting. I've been ministering in a conference. And as I was stepping out by the roadside just to go to the vehicle, probably they are here and they don't know. 2 families who came on Friday for koinonia, trusting God for a miracle of the fruit of the womb. The husbands together with their wives and they were friends. They decided to come and koinonia didn't hold on Friday, so they now paid the price, went back to Kaduna to catch up with the final session of the meeting this morning. And when the meeting was done, I think the protocol helped them. I was walking and they came and they just looked at me and compassion filled my heart. Now, whether or not I can solve their problem is another thing. And it's wickedness
ready with
to claim
me.
I can solve it when I
Sorry,
can't.
I am.
You see, let me
Well,
tell
I'm
you
so
something.
sorry I'm late. I was just setting things up.
If you love
But
God and you love people,
no,
you
I
will
wasn't.
pay the price for their
I
anointing.
just went and took
That
a
is the only
shower
way to bless people.
and I
I'm
was looking
speaking
for
to someone.
something.
Here's a family
Nevertheless, get ready with
experiencing
me.
this kind of
I'm
challenge.
really
They don't
excited to
need
be here.
counseling.
It is
They've had it.
Tuesday,
They
a
are not
beautiful
daft people.
Tuesday.
I
Sorry,
don't
I
have to tell
have
them just
a
go and
little
see Dr.
pupper,
So and so. And
little
I think they are adults enough. They
little
are
puppy up in
married.
here.
And they stood there and I
No,
watched the
that's
2
not for you
women
to come.
and
That's not
watched their
your
dear
call.
husband standing. And I was standing
I
in
swear,
the
this
middle of
stuff.
an
I need
opportunity
this
that can begin a new
thing.
journey for a family.
Move,
Or brag like we
girly.
always
Back
do
up.
as men of
Back it
God.
up, back it up, back
Lay
it up, back it up,
hands on
back it
them
up.
and walk
Back it
away
up. Back it up.
and let
Get the
them
step
go
in.
back to disappointment.
Walk faster. Walk
And I looked
faster.
at them.
Come on, Skippy.
Years ago, I would have
Okay.
been in
Sorry.
I would have been in
This
so much
Girly, if you don't move out of the way, this is
because
not
I knew
safe for
I
you.
really
Okay,
couldn't
let
do
me
anything
just
about it.
close my door because I thought that
But as the
maybe
days have
she would
unfolded,
behave,
I have
but she
seen the
wouldn't.
spiritual synergy that this thing is
Skippy,
a
this
formula.
way.
You can produce repeated
I'll be right
results
back.
in the lives of people. I caught the revelation of
Here.
fruitfulness this year,
This
2016.
way.
I caught it like a key and I said, this is it. I've gotten it. There is a key. When you search, you will find. When you wait for it to come and meet you, you will never find it. There's a lot of spiritual laziness we hope that God will carry the word and look for you. No hospital moves around looking for patients. The hospital is built, even if you
Alright.
walk, they will carry
Now
you.
that's
There is
done. Whoa.
but you have to get there. I see people many times and I see that we're not really passionate enough.
Sorry about that. I was all over the place. So the good news, and I think that's the part that I'm really neglecting, is that I have this awesome trolley right here with all my makeup, all my hair stuff, so I can move more efficiently. Like I really worked on my setup. Sorry, it's just that I feel like both of us are loud. Okay, so I really worked on my setup and stuff like that yesterday to make things easy and efficient, to go smoothly. So this is my first day with my setup. Well, today, because we had our morning prayer at 1:45 to 3:30 a.m. and I was in the setup. But this is my first time getting ready in the setup. So welcome to my newer update, improved, get ready with me. I have a meeting I pushed back at 10:30. So it's 9:52 right now. I have a meeting at 10:30. I have another meeting at 12. And I have a meeting at 10:30. I have another meeting at 12. I have to shoot some content because I have not done that for even like this channel in general. There is one more part of Inside the Mind of a High Jumper that I still have not released, so that will be coming out. And it's a really important part, so stay tuned for that because you guys are going to love it. Yeah, so I have a couple work to do, but what's nice is that we've done them all before. You know what I mean? So it's nothing new necessarily. Some of them are, but we're looking forward to this day. We thank God for this day. I've decided no matter what my situation is, no matter what I see is lacking, and like that's for anybody, I've decided I have chosen to be happy. I've chosen to be at peace, especially when you're a Christian and you believe in God. You need to literally be in joy and laugh all the time, no matter what situation is, because the laughter is the ironic laugh, right? And we can get deeper into that later. But let's start by moisturizing my hand. My hand feels kind of dry, so I'm going to use this hand cream. This is not my Amazon storefront. And if something is on my Amazon storefront, I will let you guys know. And at the same time, I like to, sorry, it was like really just, it was really close to me, so I was trying to show you guys what I have. But anyways, yeah, if it's on my Amazon storefront, I'll let you guys know. Anyway, so we'll start with, I just came out of the shower. We're going to remove my glasses. I just came out of the shower and, yeah, I'm moisturizing my hair because I like to moisturize my hair when I'm out of the shower best. I have another mirror that I might use depending on if I need to. Depending if I need to or not. And if I do, I have it. Oh, I guess I can just put that right now. Cool. Alrighty, I love it. The mirror's right there. Okay, so let's start with moisturizing our hair. Oops, sorry. I shouldn't be moving this that much, but let's start with moisturizing our hair. We are using the Mielle Organic Strengthening Leave-In Conditioner. I love this stuff. I absolutely love this stuff. I actually did a 30-day challenge regarding this stuff. We are Tuesday, and I should probably have done more, but it's okay. Because you know what I decided to do? Because I come here in the evening as well, I decided to really, I need to start moisturizing my hair in the evening. I want to do a rose water sprint, but I don't have that stuff. I don't have the funds for that right now. And that's okay, because we give God glory. So I've decided that I'm just much rather just moisturize my hair with the Aura S hair lotion for the most part at night. We'll see. Like, this is
That by
just...
grace we have been able to stay with God and grow to a level where now the anointing we possess.
I really just moisturize that in there. Feels nice.
This is
Guys, I have a package coming in. I have a partnership. Well, I wouldn't even say it's a partnership. It's just like them sending me products. I'm on the PR list. And I will do a video, a full video, just like back in 2014 where some of you guys are literally bored, a video on how, on my honest reviews of these products and stuff. So, very excited. On TW4C hair. This is 4C hair, everybody. This is what there's rules on because it's unkept or whatever. I know. I'm going to... The funniest, I'm going to moisturize my hand. Not moisturize my hand. I'm going to use hand sanitizer to clean my hand. I'm actually going to move. The theory is that this supposed to help, this new setup is supposed to help me move quicker. So, let's see. It is 9:52, 5:56. Oh, I only put the one thing in it. I didn't put any oil. You know what? That's fine. That's okay. That's alright. We're okay with that for now. We're just gonna let it be, I guess.
Let me tell you something. Most people say people are busy. Nobody is busy. Everybody's looking for solution. If
Beautiful.
you become what they are running around looking for, I promise you, you can hold koinonia every day by 10:30 to 3 a.m. in the morning. Notice the time, 10:30 to 3 a.m. Men will still come and you'll be wondering, are you not a...
Sorry, I'm just like, have you ever been with you in my hair journey? This has grown so much. So, yes, I have a, sorry, I'm getting kind of warm for some reason. I have a, I guess, collab in the works with another, like I'm on this hair company's brand list, and I will be doing reviews for them, and I will, hopefully this doesn't ruin anything. I just put my sweater on the side. Yeah, I think it's fine. And I will be, doing a full YouTube video on my honest review about their products. So I'm using these brushes. It's like, why is that? From my understanding, I have way more brushes. And if that's the case, how come I can't even like think about where they are right now? Like, I know I have backup brushes. Oh, it's over there. Oh, okay. I see why I did that. I'm gonna move that here. Anyway, so here are the brushes I have that I'm gonna wash this weekend, and then we'll definitely do a video out for that. I'm gonna get my backup brushes before I forget. Actually, it's not really important. Yeah, it's not important. That's fine. Alrighty. So, you know what's funny? I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a high jumper. For former Team Canada high jumper. And yeah. And I'm still like training for it and all stuff. And someone commented on my video, like the vial one, that's like the one that's like, once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, anyways, so yeah, and it was kind of crazy because someone commented, they were like, this is on my Amazon storefront, this is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I like to use this to conceal my brows. Not my brows, sorry, my eyelids, because they're dark, so the color just pops more. And I use a beauty blender button to blend that out. Someone was just like, oh, of course it's always the black ones that high jump. And it wasn't that the statement itself is it's the statement itself is kind of questionable. Like, it's, like, Yeah, but it was the fact that the facts were so wrong, and that's the part where that gets me with these kind of statements, where it's like you just try to say something that was intentionally hurtful because of the way that I look, and your facts are, you know what I mean, it's the right facts. So it's actually not landing. So to me, I'm genuinely confused because I'm trying to like I'm okay with the dick. I'm okay with the dick. I'm just trying to figure out like I understand the day. You know what I mean? So it's funny to me. But it's like, sir, first of all, the world record for high jump was held right now it's by a white woman from Ukraine. Shout out to her, amazing 210. And before that it was by she's from an Eastern European country because I totally forgot, and she had 209. Wow, I just forgot. Stephanie Chinovas, maybe? I don't know. And then the people that dominate the most in the sport, in the field, in the event of high jump, this is the fancy instant. I have to memorize this better. The Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder and Hazelnut. The Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Setting powder and hazelnut. That is on my Amazon storefront. The Amazon storefront, click the link in the bio. Yeah, click the link in the bio. And then it will bring you to my Amazon store. That would mean like first of all, like most of the individual that dominates in high jump in the world are all Europeans descendant people appearing. So it's kind of like, what are you saying here? What do you mean it's always the black ones that high jump? Like, I literally the event is dominated by, well, specifically to be honest, Eastern European, because I can't just be like whites. No, it's Eastern European, but most of Europe, Europeans, it's dominated by Europeans. Yes, black people can jump high. We can jump high. Hi, Anna. We can jump high, but we cannot high jump. That's two different things. Jumping high is like LeBron James can dunk, right? But high jumping is a technique and a math. I must say, like, it's not. Anyways, so yeah, and to put more perspective, to put things in, to give more perspective to this. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what palette I want. Okay. We're just gonna go ahead and just. I have a meeting today, so we're just gonna just flare it up with these. Okay, so to put things in perspective, there's like my facts would be. Oh my gosh, thank you, Anna. Anna's always calling me pretty. Thank you. To put things in perspective, I'm using the Beauty Runway eyeshadow palette, but I hate the fact it's like broken, but it's pretty. Oh wait, actually, let me do my brows. You already know I always do my brows. With this brush that I'm going to be washing this weekend, there'll be a full video on it. I promise you guys that. One thing I need to start doing is not only enjoying what I have, but also... Hi, Dennis. Hi, Dennis. How are you? How are you? How are you? Sorry, I've been so, like, behind. Well, like, I've been getting up kind of late-ish. But, you know, I've decided to get things back on track. My birthday's in 30 days. So I was like, you know what? For the next 30 days before my birthday, I just want to go off. I want every day to be special. I want every day to receive my 100%. Or I show up for 100% of it. And what that means is completing all the tasks I have to do. And I revamp my like office area a little bit. So it looks like, it's not only it looks better, but it's just more efficient. This is a palette that is on my Amazon storefront. This is not the best palette, to be honest, but we are not complaining. We are happy with what we have. So I'm mixing these two colors together. And that'll be my transition color. But that is not on my Amazon storefront. I'm just saying that's the newest featured palette for this Get Ready With Me. But yeah, just being content. Just being happy. I have lots of things to look forward to today. I'm turning the big. How old am I turning? Oh, 28, 28, 28. Oh my god, 27 right now? No, I knew that. I'm done. I'm like, wait a minute. Is that what I am right now? No, I know. How have you been? Oh yeah, sorry. Back to what I was saying about the history of high jump and black people in it. Well, black women. This is specifically black women. Yeah. So when the guy said the comments, because I was saying how my viral video, the 177 years old, that one, someone commented, of course, it's always the black one high jumping. And I was just saying that actually high jump is primarily dominated by Europeans, actually, and have been for a while. And the last two people that held the record for high jump were both Eastern Europeans. And when I do win the gold medal for Team Canada in high jump in LA 2028, I will be I'm going to do a video on it, like a short on it, just to get my facts perfectly right. But I would be amongst, I think, of only only six black women to have won, and certainly the only black woman high jumper that ever won a gold medal in high jump for Canada. That is like period. So it's like no. To assume it's always the blacks, what are you saying right now? High jump is a very it's almost like figure skating, and I say that because figure skating is expensive and it's prestige. And I say high jump is expensive because not everywhere has a high jump mat or a pit. It's just the space. And just to put things in more perspective for you guys, not everyone has the coaching, right? High jump is one of the least amount of coaching out there, realistically, until you go into more like the European side. But at least in North America, there's not much coaching here. And that is why. Also, I find that doing this get ready with me and stuff, I'm really getting better at just like multitasking. It's actually insane. Not this training me things that I need. I have a mirror right here. So, and it's just like, maybe it's my office. The office space that I've created, like no other. Like no other. But yes, that's one thing. I decided to show up in myself and be myself. Show up in myself, be myself, and be content at every stage with everything God has given me. And you know what's really cool as you're discovering yourself in that process and stuff is that you start learning, and like when you start showing up for yourself every day, you start learning what works, what doesn't, and then you redefine it like a machine. And I think that's really cool. So this is the Matte Plus Poreless Fit Me Foundation in shade 356. I use that to highlight, to like cut the crease. That's what I use it for. I also use the highlights, stuff like that. But definitely to cut the crease so that the color that I use on the Beauty Runway Shad eyeshadow palette just pops. Like I said, this is on my Amazon storefront. These brush that I am using currently, this flat brush is what I use to put the outer corner, which we will put some more, is on my Amazon storefront. And this mermaid brush, to be honest, to be honest, that's not on my Amazon storefront. This one is not on my Amazon storefront. It's good though. That's why I use it for my favorite things to apply. I like to cut the crease. When it's dramatic, I'll bring this. So yeah, so I like to shake this first. So yes, I feel like it's gonna be an honor to be a part of that group of Black women that have won in a field so heavily dominated by European. You know what I mean? Because that's what Serena Williams was to me. That's why I really, really, really like Serena Williams. And I am happy I grew up in an era that, like, I vividly remember her upbringing. I'm coming, right? because she's not, I believe she's only, I think she's only 10 years older or something like that. Around there, maybe around there. Like, I always remember my mom referring to Serena Williams, Vanessa Williams, early on at a very young age. And I say this because, and Kelly Rowland, my mom really loved Kelly Rowland. These are like role models that my mom was just like, Sierra too. And you know what? What's crazy now looking back, all the girls that mom pointed out were girls that like you see their live, like it's public and they're celebrities and they're just happy. You can't tell me Serena Williams not happy. You cannot tell me, because they're powerful women as well. They're very powerful women. But you cannot tell me that Kelly Rowland is not just happy with her man. She's so cute. She's so cute. Sierra is happy. Serena Williams, Sierra and Russell Wilson, the cutest couple. Sorry, I'm getting so excited just thinking about that because that's how my mom like always. Those were my role models. Like that's who my mom was like. Follow these girls. She did not mess with Beyonce, right? Oh, sorry, makeup fell, but yeah, I don't really know what I want. Whoa. I don't really know what I want to do here, but we're gonna do the damn thing. Normally, like when everything matches, but you know what? I don't know. It just hasn't really been like that. So we're going to do coral and just layer it up, layer it up, layer it up. Watch it all fall down. Throw it up, throw it up. Okay, sorry guys. No, I'll be serious. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I will do a short video about that with the respond, giving you the statistics that I gave you guys. I just have to like double check on all of that, but I can definitely confirm the numbers really low for those people. Do you see the color I'm using right now? And it's barely showing up. That's why we do the cut crease. And that's why I'm okay using that color. Because look what we're going to be doing. At this point, I don't even care anymore. I used to try to match things and stuff like that, but it's like, no. I'm just happy I get to play with makeup, and I get to get better at makeup, and makeup just makes me joy. No, it makes me, yeah, it's cool to be able to practice it. So I'm going to use this color to contour, not to contour, but to kind of go on top of that shimmery, that chocolate, whatever, peachy, whatever color we just put. And we're just going to go in with the pink. Because to me, personally, like, when the face is well beat and the outfit is cute, I don't care if the face matched the outfit. I don't care. It doesn't match the vibe. And since we've already agreed, like, this is why I call you guys girly pop. Because I'm thinking Tate McRae. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, like, I love those girls. Those, like yes, girly pop. Even Taylor Swift, say what you want, but she looks good. She's just Tinkerbell. She's sad, though. She seems not happy. But I don't know her like that, so, like, I didn't, like, follow her. Well, I did. I did follow her for a while. I'm not gonna lie. As in, like, I was all for her. Anyways, so, yeah, ooh, isn't that really pretty? I think it's really gorgeous. Okay. We're just gonna keep it at this palette, to be honest with you. It's like, why does that other palette feel like it's that special? Because of what? You know what I mean, though? It's like you got a few things that is cooler, but nothing much. Like, I really feel... I don't know. I can't find my corner line. Now I'm gonna have to use this one.
That stretch your spiritual life from border to border.
Maybe it is this one. Maybe it is this one. It just looks different. I don't think so. It's supposed to be gold, but it's not. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna keep the same palette though. So we're gonna go for this gold. Like, it's all about technique. I don't even care about thinking about it too much. But I like just layering it like that. I'm using this color. This brand is on my Amazon storefront, so you could technically start there and then like look and see what else they have. But otherwise, is this palette like in my Amazon storefront? No. Now, like I told you guys, I'm gonna go back in with like the darker color just to make everything pop, and like we're gonna blend and all that stuff.
That destiny must come under a system that will compel alignment.
I have a meeting in 15 minutes.
In ancient times, they had a way they made the anointing oil, right? The olive oil. They would take the olive plants.
All right, let's move it up. Let's move it up. The good thing is I already know my outfit.
And put a heavy object upon it, and someone will hold it and begin.
This is just to clear things up, clean things up here. We're gonna blend.
The oil will drip out together with particles, impurities. But the man for the joy of the oil.
That's the thing. When you follow someone that does makeup, not does makeup, but if someone does makeup and stuff and they're showing it to people, they're like, oh my god, I use it all the time. I feel like at one point you should be able to say it. At one point, you should be able to say the product fully without looking at it because you've reached for it so many times and talked about it so many times. Like, this is the beauty runway, I believe. I'm out here being like, if you don't do this, then you're not real. And then I'm like, wait, what is this? Yeah, beauty runway. Or something like that. Oh my gosh, this is so like broken.
So only the Holy Spirit can interpret what he wrote.
Good thing I moved everything.
There are 3 reasons why we go through seasons of travail. Let me give it to us quickly. Number 1.
Okay.
The seasons of travail in a man's life, listen, they create experiences that give
I'm just
personal revelation.
putting mascara on. And my very, very close mirror. I love this Total Temptation mascara by L'Oreal. Sorry, this mirror is so funny to me. I can always just bring it closer. And I can always just put this away as well. Taylor. You know what, Taylor? Normally, I'm really good at remembering every single person that visits me. But I don't recall you. Did you change your name or something? Like, normally I like eat that. That's how I build my community. Like, I'm like, hey sis. Like, when did you come to us? What day are we talking about here? I can't believe how late I'm gonna make this meeting.
What is the name you have given God based on your experience? If you were asked to never call God by any name,
I'm saying when.
has your experience
And did your name change?
that you can relate with? You call him the name of another man's experience. Show me a name. Like Ejimi can have a secret name for Hope. Hope can have a secret name for Ejimi. Aaron can have a secret name for his wife. I want you to show me.
Alrighty, so 10 more minutes. Can we beat our face, straighten our hair, get our outfit in 10 minutes? Well, what am I saying? It's just that of course I can. course I can. Note to self, I'm no longer, I asked you what's your favorite color and dream place. Oh yeah, and I said LA, yeah, you're right. You're right. That was a while back though, but yes. Welcome back, girlie. We are getting ready because, well, we're always getting ready because we have a meeting. Multiple meetings. We have a lot of things to do today, actually, which is totally fine. We are so happy about it because we decided to be happy and grateful and do everything with a smile on our face, even if it wasn't bad. No, I'm kidding about that last part. So this is the Maybelline Poreless, the matte Poreless Fit Me 356. You already know I love using that to cut the crease, but I also use it to highlight. Or if you guys don't know, I also use it to highlight. Thank you, Tyler. Tyler, sorry. I don't know why I didn't even bother reading the name. Hey, Ty. Hey, girlie. Taylor, you have a beautiful name, and I've told you that, of course. If I didn't, you have a beautiful name. But what's up, girlie? How have you been? Sorry about that. Wow, that's just rude of me. My apologies. And you've been here multiple times, too. Sorry, girl. I'm out here speeding. But thank you for the love. I'm not gonna make it. What do you have planned for today? Or what did you already do today? And what are you thankful for? Go! Rapid fire, go! We are going to set it with the Fit Me foundation. No, the Pore Filter, okay? Instant Rewind, or I think it's actually Instant Retouch setting powder. That is what I'm using. Or finishing powder. We'll have to take a look and see. But that is on my Amazon storefront. Absolutely. And a staple. And like it's stuff that I have repurchased. Ooh. I'm like kind of cold, but kind of not. Instant Retouch setting powder. Ooh, Instant Retouch. Nailed it. Okay, so we're gonna do our nose. This brush, I lied, it's on Amazon storefront. But this Mocha Mami bronzer by Fenty to contour, because that's what I like to use it for, is on my Amazon storefront. And I have definitely done a video about this. This Mocha Mami, nah, it's got it right. And I could do like I only contour my nose, but I could do like dramatic, like but I don't do that because like why do I do that? It depends on like that's like if I'm being extra like I'm going out or something. So it's like I don't do it all the time or rarely. All right, next we're gonna do our cheeks. We're gonna go ahead and use the Instant Rewind foundation, hydrating. I like how it has kind of like a it's given sunscreen. I have to go. It's 12. When's your next live? Oh, he'll probably be sleeping. But okay, girlie, have a good night. I'll post about it though if I'm going live again. I will. Well, when I'm going live, not if. If I don't go live for a while, guys, just know I need help. But have a good night, girlie. You have school tomorrow too, so good night, girlie. Bye. If I had a color that fits better, this color's fine. I'm just saying, like when it's summer, it's fine. But when it's winter, it's not. And if this fit better in the summer. But also I have foundation for the winter, so maybe that's why it doesn't matter. Maybe I should just like keep using this for the summer because the color fits really well. in terms of how I apply it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade Dark. This is on my Amazon storefront. That's what I'm trying to say it properly. The Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder. Loose Finishing Powder. Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in shade Dark. This is on my Amazon storefront. This right here, y'all about to see. This right here. Especially if you have oily, okay, if you have oily skin, let me tell you this benefit. If you guys have oily skin, and acne prone skin and just sensitive skin, I find the Maybelline line is really inexpensive and it's really skin friendly by far. I find that low key, Fenty doesn't care. She doesn't care. Fenty doesn't care. Rihanna's out here trying to sell us hair products, and her hair is my look. So, and I'm trying to sell you guys hair products. That is true. Well, I'm trying to sell you guys my hair routine. It's all about technique, because if you know the technique, then you guys can really do anything. If you got a technique for makeup, got a technique for hair, you can really use any product and know how to use that. So yeah, I'm letting you guys know what I use based on the technique, but I can repeat the technique with any products. Don't get me wrong, sis. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. And I mean, don't get it twisted as in, like, I know, it's not that I know how to do my makeup with my own makeup. I know how to do my makeup with different makeups. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now, can I do y'all makeups? Honestly, yeah, at this point, if I were to do this look to my mom, I think she'd love it. Okay, anyways, so we are next going to do our blush. Oh my gosh, guys, I was watching this TikTok, and the series called Trying It Darker. This is, anyways, her series was good. I just forgot who she was necessarily. But I like her. I love her content. If I know her name and stuff, I'll repost her stuff. It's really good. Sweet It. She has a good song that came out. The Sweet It, the baby, Sweet It. I don't even remember. But, and she tried something that was like a highlight, but from the inside. And I said that because there's a new product that is out that combines this. I swear they're watching me. That combines this technique together in one product. And you'll see what I mean. It's the glow within. It's like you're highlighting, but it's from within. So that line is not that harsh. Because she's talking about that harsh highlight line and like how do you blend it, blah, blah, blah. Let me show you how to do it because they're selling it for $40. Let me show you how to do it. You take any two blush of your favorite of the same kind of group, or it could be different. You could be edgy. Just, it's a technique. Like I said, it's really just about technique. Two blush that you like, and use the highlight, a glow kit, a highlighter. You can even use the Esso's highlighter. That's like $5 or something, and it's white and it's clear and it's just beautiful. I'm getting kind of cold. I'm gonna put my sweater on. It's 29. Whatever, I'm still gonna call him like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry for being late. He's just gonna keep getting ready. Anyways, sorry, this is literally like my meeting that I'm late for, but I need my laptop out. Like, I need to be, you know what I mean? But I have another meeting at 12. Let's see. All right, let's do this quickly because maybe we might still catch him at 11. And then I have another meeting at 12. All right, let's get this going. Hi. All right, let's keep it going. So yeah, so let me show you guys how to do this look, inexpensive look. Because these Sephora, all that stuff, all that, whatever that brand was that's trying to steal my idea, that's fine. That's fine. My version, the Bar Blush Duo, is going to be the cheaper version. Anyways, and more effective for all skin type. So we start with the Beauty Runway Blush. That's the one that I'm using. Look at this cute, beautiful palette. Well, I don't know if this is necessarily a blush brush. I don't know what you want to call it, but you're going to take all the colors. This is on my Amazon storefront. So take a look, click the link in the bio. Or if you want to get played and have to pay $40 for that within highlight, which is literally like these, like you can get it, the whole thing, the whole set cheaper and use it for more stuff. So I like to put it as a V shape because we love to be girly pops. Think of girly pops, Tate McRae, think of Britney Spears, think of Tinkerbell and her squad. That's like my makeup inspiration a little bit. Was Stuart Little a little bit, but that's Stuart Little's neither here or there. Okay, so the Glow Kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, that is on my Amazon storefront, well, a version of it, and we're going to use the gold one in the middle. They even had a gold one. And we're just going to put it on the top and bring it to the side. And that creative was just really not vibing with, I have a mirror right here, so, and that creative was just really not vibing with the whole like highlight line. And it's like, that's where the second part comes in, sweetie. I have a bad habit of just like highlighting everything. That's me. But like I said, I'm trying to do the Tinkerbell look. So there's not much I can do. And we're going to go with the Fit Me Maybelline Berry blush. I bought this a few times in my lifetime, to be honest with you, because it just looks beautiful. And now you look like you're a full party. This setup is just so nice. I get to see everything so properly. I've changed my setup recently. Okay. So those two are done, no longer in use. Just getting ready every morning. People are like, how do you get ready every morning? Well, there you go. I'm going to use my setting powder and my setting spray from Ben Nye setting spray, but I actually don't like the Ben Nye setting powder. Oh my gosh, thank you. Sorry, I got me off guard. Thank you. We're gonna get changed and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I don't even know if this is good. And we're gonna add everything else that we need. I'm like running super late for this meeting, but nevertheless, I need to be on my laptop and paying attention. I can't be just frolicking like this, you know what I mean? I need a proper game plan. Okay, so up next we're going to get changed. I'm just gonna close these blinds so that my neighborhood, the whole neighborhood can't see me not closed. And then we're gonna come right back. So please, stay tuned. Hold on. And we've already picked what we're gonna wear, so it's not even like up for debate, essentially. And if you are wondering what we're gonna wear, we are wearing this. Look how cute this is. This is what we're wearing. with a grateful heart. Give thanks to the Holy. Give thanks because He's good. Jesus Christ, His Son. And now let the weak say, I am strong. Let the poor say, I am rich because of what the Lord has done for us. Give thanks to the grateful heart. Give thanks. We are back on the track and late than ever. It's 10:37, but now we're gonna do our hair. We late, but we black. So we black. I say this because I don't know if you guys saw this interview by Coco Jones, how she's like, ask about dating, actually, I believe so. And she's like, just talking about hair and dating out of like out of your culture and stuff like that, like when black woman dates like a white person or something. And then she was like, Coco Jones was trying to say a story about like her experience with it and how that went, and she was like, I was talking to this guy and he wasn't black. She literally said it like that. And she was like, and just talking about how he like called her out on her lace or something like that. Yeah, she's like, and ever since then, I'm just like, I don't want to teach them about hair. I'm like, girl. I'm just plugging in my hair straightener because we are going to straighten our hair. Listen, we are late, but we're going to be fashionably late. We're not showing up. We're just... Oh, I'm running so late. Whoa. Yeah, so has this made me faster? This new setup? Yeah. For sure. Oh, this has a lot more curls and stuff like that to it, which is interesting. Good thing I'm straightening it. This wig is by Temu. I love Temu. If you love Temu, say Temu. Temu. No, it's the only thing I ever got from Temu, and honestly, I like it. I don't have much hate towards it. Oh yeah, I guess I kind of low-key do, but that's just like their marketing. It's not really. So I don't use the brushes. I don't know. People are like, because there's 3 brushes that are attached to this. People are always like, do you high jump in wigs? I do high jump in wigs. Sometimes though, it depends. Like, team. Oh my gosh, I'm weak. I'm so weak. Okay, I know it looks like I'm some sort of, I don't even know what you want to call it, maid or something like that. But I'm not. I swear. I work from home. And when I work from home, it's important that I'm business casual. The more businessy, the better. Like, we don't wear jeans up in here. You work from home. On top of that, you don't really make an income like that. It looks so good. Thank you. I actually washed it not too long ago. On the weekend. That's what I'm saying this week. I'm gonna be washing my hairbrush. My hairbrush, I'm weak. No, my makeup brushes. Not my hairbrush. I'm weak. Although that is important. Apparently you're supposed to put in baking soda or something like that. I'm not that deep in my hair growth yet that I'm like, I need to start washing my hair. Can you do mine? What do you mean? You're what? I don't understand. Hi, Daphne. Hi. Hi, Daffy. And honestly, I don't know if you want that because you hear me? I've been late to all these appointments, to these meetings. My get ready with me lives are hi Izzy. My get ready with me lives are me being late to meetings I'm supposed to go to. I do show up to them though. This is like, anyways, let me just finish this. Oh, of course I remember you, Daphne. What's up, Daph? You made this hair look so good. It matches your outfit. Thank you. Right? This is like the yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And Daffy. Yeah, I feel like you've been in my life a few times, girly. I remember you, girls. And thank you. There's still more. There's still more. I actually started straightening it too soon. I got too excited and I straightened it too soon. I normally don't do it that way. I wore your hair so cute. It's giving nice Wednesday. Is it? You're about to make me late for my meetings. You're actually the. My dog's about to pull up in here. It really is. Nice Wednesday. You're actually too funny. No, okay, it's 9:42. I need to go. Nice Wednesday. um. I like you guys too. I'm dead. Thank you. That's funny. Thank you. I'm still dying over the dice. Yes, you know what? I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that a lot. I love that. And you know why? Because growing up, I was always like monotone, I guess, maybe blunt and direct, I guess. I don't know. Whatever label they put on black women, I guess. But and I remember people would be like, "You're like Friday or Wednesday," and just like the coldness. But the cartoons, right? Because we were doing the cartoons once. We weren't not the ones that you guys have. And I remember just being like, I'm not even mean. I'm just being like normal. And I wasn't mean. Like I was just being asked questions. Yeah, straightening the hair is a lot. It takes a long time as well. And like you really have to like wash it. Like if your hair is dirty or like a little bit greasy, it's just not getting straightened. It's so high maintenance. Barbara! Oh, hi, girly. You have myself for being so fabulous and you seem like a very nice person. Oh, thank you, sweetie. That's really sweet. Well, I guess I'm not that nice because I'm literally running late. Okay, girl, I see you. I'm dead. That is so funny. We're gonna put some earrings up in here. Like, at least it is. I look like a movie star. Stop. Ah! That's crazy. That's funny. Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, this part is where. Stop it. Oh my gosh. You guys. First of all, thank you. Okay. So, we're gonna. So, you really do. Since we've decided to go for dark, we're gonna keep that up. Listen, sometimes at this point, for me, it's not even about the color match. It's all about the technique. And you're like, what? It's like, okay, I'm using kind of a darker color. Whatever. Why not? Why not? Like, what's the worst that can happen? What's the worst that can happen? Are you Zendaya's twin? I'm done. That's hilarious. Actually, we're the same age though. But that's funny. You look like Zendaya. Ma'am, Zendaya is like Zendaya. I think we are the same age though. I'm pretty sure. It's kind of cool when it comes to these type of stuff because it's like Zendaya would be someone that either like would be someone that would be on my screen all the time growing up. Like I vividly remember her upcoming. Whoa. Sorry, I'm trying to find an earring, but like I've ruined this earring box. I can wear the black one though. Yeah, like at least give me the dark ones. Let me just like I didn't ask for nothing new. I want it to be old. Is this off? Hopefully it is. Okay. I'm literally gonna call my boss, set things up, be like, hi Troy, hi, so sorry I'm late. And then we get this. Love the hair. Zendaya would be proud of the hair. Girl, don't go out. It's too hot. Don't go out. My hair will just poof. No, this is good hair. This hair will poof. It was raining yesterday, actually. Girl, stay. Stay where you are. Okay, girlie. Okay. That's hilarious. Zendaya. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get my laptop and I'm gonna do this phone call. Ooh. Like normally I would much rather straightening it. And I'm sweating. Don't go outside, sis. Don't. Beauty takes times and you're making the time worth it. Yeah, I really just like, well, okay, first of all, it's a phone call. So, hi, Anna. But I'm gonna go and give him a call right now. I'm gonna get my laptop and stuff. I need to change my chair. But are you guys gonna be a part of this meeting? Yes, and I will be right back. 1 second. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So before I even, I should probably get my glasses. Wow, I'm so late. Before I even do the call, I gotta take a picture. I know, because y'all just really made my day. For this get ready with me, you guys just like, the setup is so cool. Okay, picture. Ooh. Alrighty, we got the pictures. Now we can do the phone call.
Hey, Barb.
Good morning, Troy. Sorry for being late. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. So, just to get right in the matter of things, because I do have a meeting at 12, I went ahead and I did like a Google Docs. I don't know if you received it yet. If you didn't, I can send it to you again. It's like a Google Docs of just like a blueprint essentially of Brentley's program. It's called Brentley Strength. It is the beginner high jumper program for Brentley, and it's just the Brentley Strengthening Program. A quick overview. So it just has like it's kind of what we did with Kate, but I just added the 2 extra days because Brentley did request 2 extra days, right?
Right.
The 6 days. So yeah, so pretty much it's nothing too crazy, and it also shows. It also has like the past stuff we've done with Kate because we pretty much just want to do a few shift from that, you know. So I was like, you know what? Let me just reopen it. Let me just do another document for Brentley because that's easy for us to
I
work.
don't see it in my Google Mail.
Let me mail it to you then. Go to your. You can if you go to your Google Docs, you may see it because I've already shared it. But let me just email it to you right now then. Mm.
So weird.
Brentley.
Beginner high jump.
Yeah.
I had this before. I had Kate's already open, so I don't know.
This one has Brentley's name on it. It would say Brentley's.
I don't know how it works when I open Google Docs on my phone and look at my computer. I'm used to doing things on my phone so much. I have to think, why do you use your phone?
Yeah. I feel like the computer's so much easier. But yeah. I just emailed it to you as well. The link.
Beginner high jumper strength. That's Kate's. I'm good at docs. I'm not seeing it. Okay. And then email. Brentley high jump program. Okay. So, to me, one attachment. I can just go to the attachment. Okay. Quick overview. Day 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, warm up and cool down. We still don't have 5 and 6. Do we need to do? Do you want me to do something with that?
Well, yeah, we did like yes and no. Like if you already know where you want to place your days, then go ahead. This is a template. Like 5, 6 is it's the whole program.
Okay. Monday power, Thursday power, Wednesday plyo, Saturday plyo. The other thing we need in there is speed. So if we go, we want speed day, which is a quasi power day. I mean, speed and power closely related. We could go.
We can even make like because right now if we scroll down, because this is all of Kate's program, but just read off of friendly added 2 days type of thing. If you scroll down, speed is added on the plyo days. I'm thinking that I much rather would have speed be its own day and be paired with an auxiliary than it being like a plyo and speed. You know what I mean? Because we have. I just don't know how we want to spread it. Like, should we do day 1, day 2, day 3? So you go power, plyo, power, and then plyo, power, power. You know what I mean? And it's like, are we making her go 6 days straight? That seems like excessive.
That's hard too. I mean, somewhere that's gonna happen unless we cyclically put in one day.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have.
Here we go. I'm thinking. Here's my thoughts. Because
go ahead.
Power, plyo, speed really are kind of all the same thing. So I would just think I want speed days to be just nice, easy warm up, good running drills, all that stuff. And then one day she's gonna have contrast, either pulling sleds or running up hills or whatever. And then the other speed day will just be speed, with complete rest in between. Like I want to use the whole Tony Holler, thing of speed is speed. So if you're not running fast, it doesn't matter. If you're trying to run fast, that's great. But if you're too tired to run fast, it's not really doing you any good.
Okay. I was like, that's odd. Like, where are we going with this? But okay, so you're thinking like 1 day contrast. So like you said, pulling the sled. I love that stuff because that's essential. And the walking backwards stuff and whatever. I think those are cool stuff to do on that day for sure. I love it. And then, and then like, I guess you have your hill runs, I suppose, maybe, or your longer runs. Okay. So like parachute runs if we had like equipment type of thing. And then your other day would be just your pure speed with the long rest. So the 100 meters, I guess, is what you're saying. And then
100 would be a lot.
100 would be a lot. Okay, so the 30s and the 40s.
Well, we can, in the early part of the season, I'm okay.
Yeah. Tapering it down for sure.
The 6.3111 with 100 meters are fine.
What are those considered? Those are the speeds?
That's almost like speed endurance, because I don't know if you ever listened to the one with Tony. But
I have. I actually did listen to that one. Because for that one, it's like, do you want it to be, like, do you want to start off with speed endurance and then we go into pure speed? Or what are you saying?
It's pretty much the continuum. Like, continuum is always start with the wide base and move up the pyramid, to less reps, higher intensity. It's the same with everything else. It's the same with plyo, it's the same with weight, it's the same, when you get to the high intensities, you can't do high volume. If you do, you're just asking for trouble. So we put in the work early, 6.3111s.
Okay.
75 meters or 100 meters or whatever. And then, 4.211s on other days, and same kind of stuff.
But those stuff would be considered, that run, that set is considered, like, that would be considered as a speed day for them. And then that's what's get tapered as we keep going, pretty much. Like, that's what starts to get adjusted. Okay, cool, that makes sense. And then the other day you said the contrast stuff. Okay, Liddy.
Contrast, it's always hard work. It's pulling a sled, it's pulling an exergenie, it's running uphill, it's running up bleachers, it's, like you said, backwards running, pulling the sled.
I love the backwards stuff. Like, I feel like one thing I neglected, there's always something to be learned in every season. But I feel like one thing that I could do better in the season to come for longevity, and I would definitely push that towards the kids too, it's definitely like working on motility more. I feel like I kind of like, I worked on it early on, and then I kind of stopped. But I feel like I should be like continuously a part of it. So that backward walking is like crucial, very important. Or that uphill stuff. I neglected it, but it's like that was a breakdown for sure.
The backward walking. I mean, I don't know how if you can write this in there so that it's just these are the things that I remember as I'm training people when I'm looking right at them. When they walk out onto the track, those days I'm like, hey, take your shoes and your socks off when you do all your drills barefoot. Get your toes free.
Oh yeah. I have that. I do have there's definitely like a feet slash like foot strengthening slash mobility like flexibility. I do have that sequence there. I'll try to emphasize it a little bit more, but for sure that was something that was like from early on actually, because that's kind of like a part of my breakdown as well.
Yeah, I agree. Like before they do anything else, you always got to strengthen and then go back and strengthen up the feet that you've already weakened. So the feet that grew. It's kind of cool. I'm watching the work pop out as I'm looking at day 5. Okay, so yeah, the barefoot, all the drills, but I'll have to film them for you. I'm gonna try to remember today because Nico, the kid that I'm working with from Chico State, was a 6'8". He's a 6'8" high jumper. He's going back for his junior year this year. Lauren Magnuson was up there, but she left, so I don't know that she ever worked with him, and I don't think Tyler was up there. So he's like the new Z at Chico State, and tons of pop, real light and fast, but he's one of those early head back guys, so he wasn't getting any rotation, right? But he does a really cool warm up for his feet and ankles and plyos, all the little mini hops.
Those are important.
I just watched him. He came out and warmed up for me. Like I just watched him, to see what he would do. He was very, very diligent, very thorough. His warm up, he doesn't just start running around jumping, So I'm gonna film it. And,
yeah, please, because I feel like a proper warm up for a workout. That's something else I don't have right. I don't like focus on as much because the workout hasn't been as intense. So the warm up part is important. Like I don't even like this is needed, especially like I want to still. Oh, on speed day, that's what we're doing. The ABCs is what you're saying as well. Like the running drills.
Yeah, good. I mean, I agree. I do like to do the running drills, and I like to keep them current, but I don't want to do them every single day.
Exactly, yo. Like I don't know. At first, I was like, every single day is a must, and then as I kept going, I'm like, I don't know. But now I'm like, like once a week or something, or twice or something. Maybe on both running days. I feel like the running drills on both running days will be good.
Yeah, and the thing with that too is I want to preach to really focus on them, that they're not just mindless warm up. They're crucial to technique and strength gains and performance gains. In the way that they're running. So you got day 5 running girls on contrast days.
Oh no, I'm just writing down. Just like things that we need to include and stuff, and then so we don't forget, so we can overview it, align with hazard technique.
What do you think about so for what I'm thinking, and it might be a pain, is to go, and it might not even work, right? I mean, most people like you say too, and I know it's this way, is people get used to schedules. So if we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday on, Thursday off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on, then you're going 6 days in a row. But there's almost no way to not do 6 days in a row unless you literally go 1, 2, 3 off, 1, 2, 3 off, 1, 2, 3 off. But
we're gonna have to, for the 6 days in a row, we're just gonna we just have to make days feel a lot lighter. Like we don't have to, like running days can be a chiller day depending on what we choose to do with it. Like backwards run with the sleds and stuff like that, because we can still work her without overworking her. And then of course I will bring back the feedbacks and stuff, so if it's too much, whatever, we'll take it down. But I think we
Right.
can successfully do 6 days with like a running day can be considered just a chill day. If that's all I have to do is show up is do runs, like that day could be easily maximum 45 minutes. And she
Yeah.
still got in a run. Like we're just not pushing the body that hard. Like she is in her base camp. Like I don't know what she's talking about. So we can just add the
Yeah.
sprinting
Agreed.
days. Like the speed days are not bad if we spread them out. Speed days is when you pair the speed days, that's what's really rough for me. But when the speed days are on the zone, it's almost like, did I even work out?
Yeah. Yeah. It needs to be like that too, because that whole thing that Tony said, if you remember, was that endurance doesn't build speed,
Mm-hmm.
but speed can build endurance.
The speed can
So
build
if
endurance,
we
yeah.
run, if they do enough speed work,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have to worry about speed endurance.
Yeah.
You just deal with speed, and you'll be fine. So it's like, I think, I don't know about running full blast, but when I watched Johnny. I wish you had been down here just to meet Johnny, the guy from Vanguard for the last 3 years. Because Johnny's a world class sprint coach. Like he routinely turns these kids into phenoms. The first guy he got Chase Mars from like an 11 flat down to a 10.5.
Oh wow.
And he's to like qualifying for Olympic trials, kind of getting to that kind of speed. So he might even gotten faster than that at the end, because I think he did qualify for the trials. And either the 100 or the 200, I don't think he's the 400 guy, but I watch Johnny very diligently the way he works, when I can, because I was there a couple days and I'm always doing my own thing. But I see the patterns, and then Monday was always contrast day, sleds, extra genie, the hard work, and then the other days it wasn't that they weren't working, they just weren't working as hard on speed, and then there would be that one day when they were really getting after it, so I've seen that pattern a few times, and I obviously I wish I had more time to walk around and watch someone at their craft doing that, because it's an art form like everything else, but
Yeah.
it's so plyometric, so power oriented, so speed agility oriented. It's perfect for us. I mean, the sprinter stuff is really, I would think, close to like 50% of what we do. And I'm sure sprinters could probably do away with doing some of the same plyos that we do. A lot of those other
Yeah, but I find that a lot of the sprinters, like I find that jumpers can do the sprinters workout for the most part, but it's rough. But a lot of the sprinters can do the plyo endurance, I guess, is what jumpers may have. Like we can jump for a long time. Well, for them, it's like very short lived.
Right. So the big question here do we want to just start her on the 1, 2, 3, take a day off, 4, 5, 6, because 4, 5, 6 gets us to Sunday. And if you
To
right
be honest with
it's
you,
6 days in a row, right? So, and that's fine. Like I said, we just have to make sure.
that's what I'm saying. Like I'm at this point, she says from what I understood when I read her I can go back, but when I read her like her reply, her reply, perfect right here. She's saying that her goal is to like not only like next track season, my goal is to jump 182, win state in 5 years, and Olympics. And she jumps 173 right now. And I'm not saying this because I'm like, oh, it's bad. I think that's a great goal, but that means that she needs to be consistent and build a discipline. So I think if we actually put 6 days in a row and we just watch out and do the rest stuff, at least she'll get in that routine of that constant training. Because you don't have to overtrain, but you are constantly training when you are jumping these heights, or you're doing recovery. Like I want her to get in the habit of like constantly having to move her body, essentially, especially right now because she's kind of young. Well, no, she is young and she's a little kind of big.
Okay, so you're filling in day 5. Where do we want to put? I just started redoing the days at the top, but that doesn't necessarily match. So
no, I'm thinking that like, can we just do? Well, we'll do days. We'll do days. I don't know because we don't know, is she doing days or she's doing days of the week? Like, is it like, because Kate was days because she kind of chose, I wouldn't say chose, but like,
Yeah, let's go ahead and throw it out on certain days. If they change it from there, we did our part. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, let's do days. Let's call them days and we can put a suggestions how we would do that. But at least the days will tell her the order she has to go. So if she missed one, it will be like you can't just skip to day two, like finish day one. You know what I mean? So that gives them that leeway. But at least they're getting it done for the most part. And if they're missing something, then we'll get that feedback.
We can take the day out. I'm just
Yeah.
going to leave the category at the top. So, but we want to put in a speed day.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, so are you saying that, so you're saying, well, we should do power plyo, unless if you wanna, unless if we wanna put the day, unless if we put the day 6 as the actual recovery day, so the day she does nothing.
Well, it's all semantics, right? So we just got to figure out if she wants 6 days of work, then, you know, she doesn't say 6 killer days of work. She's saying she wants to work 6 days a week. So if we make a couple of those days lighter, you know, like you're saying, speed day is not necessarily a killer workout day.
No.
So if we want to get her to rest, we could make the easier speed day like day 6,
Mm-hmm.
and then she also gets day 7 or whatever. If we're going, you know, we can go 1 through 6. I used to do that though. See, the one reason my brain is reacting is that I used to train 6 days a week. My junior year, I trained like that, and I had a terrible year. I was definitely overtrained, and I jumped 7-1 the first meet of the year, and then after that, I was consistent. I mean, I jumped 7-1, 7 feet, 6'10", 7 feet, you know, like all year. But I never really had a meet where I felt like I had more. So, and I just remember it being kind of a grind, you know, the 6 days a week. Because we had a meet on Saturday. I think we had some Sunday meets too. It was just a weird year. I just remember some weird years, like going, why would we have a meet on Sunday? You know, and then on Saturday I would do something, and then, you know, it's just, I don't know. So
I think what we can do though, like, because this is cycle 1, yeah, this is her first cycle and stuff, we could technically add, like, we can even add the 2 rest days, because I don't like the 6 days a week, to be honest with you. I think she should go 4. So I think we should literally make 2 of these days not even speed days, like just super, super, super dead days where one there's absolutely nothing, and then we just increase it. Because technically speaking, she's saying that she can. Is she saying she wants to train 6 days a week, or is she saying that she's up to training to 6 days a week? Like, we can up it to 6 days, but to start her at 6 days is kind of wild.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Why don't let's do that. Let's go ahead, keep it at 4, but now here's our problem, because we're in the same problem we had before, which was power plyo. Where's our speed? So do you want to just put speed onto power days?
So not even that. What we could do is that we'll still keep it to 6. We'll do like, okay, so yeah, day 1 power, day 2 plyo, day 3 we can put in the speed. Okay, we could put in the speed. Day 4 we go power. Day 5 plyo, and then contrast speed or whatever. And then day 6 she literally rests, but it'll be active recovery.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, let's see now. Power plyo.
Like, she could have a heavy one day that's heavier, but because the other day then is just gonna be speed by itself, and that's it. So that's gonna be a dead day, and then I want her to have a day that's actually truly active recovery. Like, I want her to have a day that's active recovery without it adding on to the training. Like, I want the training to be the active recovery inside. And she can't do active recovery if she has speed. Like, I want her to have it to be off.
Okay, so one day is pure rest. One day to be active recovery.
Yeah.
If we're going to have 5 days, if we have power plyo, we get 1 day of speed, then on week 1, maybe we make week 1, the speed day would be a contrast day. Week 2, the speed day would be just speed.
Oh, that's not bad. Because then the next cycle, both of them are incorporated. I like that.
Right. Because that way we're building her up to it.
Exactly. I love it. Okay. Sorry.
So we gotta put in another column and shift some things around. Right?
Yeah, no, yeah, I got that. I don't worry about that. Okay, so day 1. Okay, so we said power, plyo, that's fine. And then it was so this would be a speed day. Let's say this is speed. Let's just say. But we'll alternate. And then power, plyo, and then active.
In recovery.
Okay, love it.
We gotta shift everything over from day 3, right? Because you've already written the power workout on day 3. So.
Yes and no. We'll see. Oh, that's true. I see what you mean. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Okay, sure. We can just might as well use it since it's there. That's a good point. I'm just gonna put this here for now. Then.
As I saying, you can just add a column or something. I don't know how you do that, but if you add a column in between 2 and 3, we just label that speed, and then we can write it, and then the rest of it's all set.
Power pile. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, hold on. Let me just go back and do it again. Power. Okay, so you're saying add a column where? Between 2 and 3?
Between 2 and 3, yeah.
Okay.
There's a new day 3. Yeah, so this is our new day 3.
Day 3, okay. And that has speed.
And that would be speed. Yep. And everything else is all set. We just got to change the numbers of days.
Yeah. 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 6 because that's active recovery. Nice.
7 is just rest.
Well, there's no 7 for her, but okay. So okay, cool. And this one can probably be. That's fine.
Rest.
No, we don't really. I don't want to put that because that means that we have 7 days to work with, and that's not true. It's gonna. We're just gonna confuse me for now. Okay, so we got speed. Oh, let me put alternating. Wait, before we even do that, I don't even remember. What is it? 12 weeks?
Yeah.
Oh, so the same. So the same thing as. So the same thing as Kate's.
Yeah.
Oh, Liddy! Woo! Awesome. No, that makes things great. You know what? We should stick to the 12-week cycle. You know what I mean? By default. I feel like it'd be a lot easier for us. So now it's the official 12-week program. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
And once we make some of these, Barb, we can design some that are like custom designed in ways like, and these will be quick sellers for me and you, okay?
Yeah.
I can sell these to the parents and say, hey, you know what? They don't really need speed or they don't really need this. They just need this. And then we give them one piece spread out over 12 weeks. We give them speed or we give them power or we give them plyos or whatever it is, right? So they need a 12-week plyometric program. We give them 2 days and we leave it the way that we've done it before anyway. It's just written out.
Okay.
We can sell the parts is what I'm saying.
That's kind of cool, yeah. Well, we have like the blueprints. That's awesome because Brintley is a little bit more. Well, yeah, it's still personalized and stuff. I like it. We have the foundation for the 12-week, 6 days, because she reflexes as a 6-day. And then Kate reflexes a 4-day. And eventually we'll have all the days in general, just based on the demand. Have that already set. And then have all the pieces separate. I like that. Honestly, for real. And then we don't even have to speak to people a personalized program anymore.
Right.
The whole thing is just set.
Here's the other thing, like, this kid Tyler, I don't know if you've seen him on my feed, but he's a tall, skinny kid.
Yes.
He comes from the left side.
I have.
And he's
I post about him.
Great kid. He grew up playing hockey, right? So I'm like, he's a hockey player.
Oh.
He's got very minimal knee drive. He's got an early layout, but he's tall. He He's got good timing.
How tall is he?
He's got good bar awareness. He's like 6'4".
Okay.
But he's not. He actually trains his coach. Okay, he goes to a school really close to Redondo, so he can get to Redondo, which is great. So he comes to Redondo and trains. They train him as a sprinter. He runs 100 to 200 to 4x1 and some other stuff. And I'm like, if he's their sprinter, and I've seen him run, he's okay, but I don't think he doesn't look like a sprinter. So, but he's doing sprint work. Okay, most of the time.
Okay.
When he comes to see me, we jump, and then when I say you should be doing this stuff, he goes, "Well, we do these lifts, we do this." So I'm already dealing with another coach. So when I'm dealing with another coach, that's where when I can talk to the kid and I can work the kid through the parents, I can say, "Hey, I know that the other coach is doing this, but we need this." And that's where, like, especially the auxiliary strength program is going to be
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Auxiliary strength is what nobody else pays attention to.
Yeah.
And we just go, this is specific for high jump. It's just right there, and it doesn't even have to have weights. I mean, it can be all bands.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the best part. Yeah. Because that was one thing. Like, auxiliary was so important. I was definitely introduced to that when we started working. Yeah, it made a huge difference, strengthening and stuff. And that's what I've increased a lot when I do my full training. It's like the auxiliaries but they're painful. They're painful. They're hard. They're rough. Like, but they're special. They're really good.
And they're gonna see the goal, the gains, because it's directly related to technique. I mean, we're doing knee drive. We're doing the glute pushes. We're doing the calves. I mean, everything that the explosion up through the toe at the takeoff. We get the calves. We get the knees. With everything that we're doing. All the backwards walking and all that stuff. The hip flexors are huge. And working the adductors, working that leg pull across. Like, I think. So I got to put this up at the top of my priority list because I want to start writing it because I know we can sell it. We'll start just designing it again, and then I need to write it out so that I know. But I'll just go through all the lists because I have them saved already, and I just got to see if there's a way to modify any of the ones that are done with like dumbbells or barbells or whatever, to where it's solely the bands and stuff like that. Or I don't know if that needs to be the way that it's done, but I mean, you and I both know that resistance bands are huge.
Yeah, resistance bands are good.
Some of them with their own body weight, obviously, and they could do.
A lot of them are done without body weights. So that like some of them is like could be done at home actually. It's just intense.
Right.
It's intense and unsafe at times. It's not beginner friendly. It's definitely not beginner friendly. I would not give that to a beginner. Like, I would build up to it. Like, some of the workouts you've given me, oh my goodness, I thought I was going to die. Like, legitimately just get hurt. Like, some of them, it's like you really have to build up to that strength.
Yeah.
They look a lot easier said than done,
Think about this too. Okay?
But they're good. They're good stuff.
We developed this program and it can essentially go across all levels. And then this is another thing. Not only will the high school kids do it, but I think we can develop it for the underage kids, for the kids that can't lift weights yet.
Oh yeah. No, the auxiliaries, for sure. For sure.
I mean,
because I would do mobility with children early on too, like mobility core. There's certain things I would work on as a child early on, like why not get that strengthened? Like that, kind of how like ballerinas work on their posture from the moment they're 3, and it's like you see that it helped, and it started so young.
As long as we're not putting the loading on the growth plates, we don't have to worry about stunting their growth, right?
No.
So that's why I talked to Tommy about that, because I know you can still generate tremendous hip and ankle and knee stress with bands, and you can still get 2 and 3 times the body weight out of the muscles contracting on the joint. So it's a careful thing. But if they run and jump on their own, they're going to do that too. So it's like, and I think the problem with the Olympic squats and all the other ones is just the forces that run through the heavy weights. Bands have to be easier. But let me talk to Tommy. But here's my cross thought with that, okay? Because we know the high school kids can do it, so we're going to make it anyway. Doesn't apply to the younger kids, maybe. But if we do this, Barb, we can find one of the stretchy band companies and do the deal with them, or say, hey, we're coming up with a workout that's all stretchy bands, and we want to feature you guys as our stretchy band guy, so that everybody that we say, hey, this is what we use when we advertise on Instagram or whatever. So we use these guys, and they're going to give you, with our promo code, right, a certain percentage off when you buy these stretchy bands. And that's just a segue into business. Because I don't.
Sure. What did you want to do for because that's a major weakness of mine, very much so. And I know speed helps with just like pure speed, but agility. I want agility to be with speed. Like, I feel like that needs to be emphasized more, because that helps with the reaction time and getting off the ground, I think.
Yes. So we need to, when we're riding speed, I think agility is a part of that. And
Okay.
I think it's part of the warm-up as we're getting up to that.
Okay. I love it.
And movements, right? You start, it's on the spectrum, right? So the spectrum is, we start walking, we start jogging, we start going 20, 40, 70, 90%, 100%. We do that with everything. Ideally, that's athletics and that's human movement. We don't want to start at 100% because stuff breaks, because it's not warmed up yet. It's brittle, it's thin. It'll do it, but you're causing micro damage, and then eventually it'll break. So, what is the whole purpose of warming up? We're generating metabolic heat. We're learning movement patterns that are simpler when you're walking them or doing whatever. I saw a guy last night on my feed doing the A skip, and he showed him walking it first. And I'm like, yes, I'm the only one I know that walks through the A skip first. I'm just like, I just teach him. I'm like, what? Walk. Get up on your toe, get your knee up, hold your arm positions, and walk it. I go, if you can't walk it, you can't run it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your technique should be perfect when you're walking. So the idea is, it's a continuum. It's always a continuum. We want power, fast, explosive lifts. That's at the end of the spectrum. You can't start there. You got to get to there. That's why you do the joint stability stuff. That's why you go down slow and hold. You work eccentric strength first, right? So that you have the base. Then you can build concentric. It's that whole thing. You start low and you build up. So that way, the speed agility stuff is just part of the way that we get to, once you get to where you're doing the fast speed, fast ladder, like that, then you go right into your sprint. And then you're done.
For the agility, though, is that also on contrast day as well, or is it just on short speed? It's on contrast day too. I think it should be, because agility really kicked my bum.
Yeah.
This
contrast is more work, so I think we do contrast days, and the days that, like you said, doing the sleds and the backward running and all that. That's not really the agility day. That's kind of like
no, but I mean, I want to insert. I know, but I want to insert more agility because of.
So that there's a good place for it. Maybe on those.
Because you're saying that with this training, well, I guess because it's the first week. Yeah, I guess the first week you don't have to do agility necessarily. Because I was just I guess you're saying that agility will only be seen once every other week, but it's not really, because the first.
It is speed agility, but it's slash. I put a slash there because, again, agility can be done at slower speeds first. So we could put it in different days if you want to put
I don't think you can. No, agility cannot be done at slower speed, because you literally have to go as fast as you can for all the reps, It's just that it appears slower because the person doesn't have agility. Unless you're saying.
I think it's just like everything else. Like the first time you show kids speed agility, they miss.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to get them to run the cones, the hash mark drill. I'm like, I want you to get every cone.
Yes. No, absolutely. And I believe that agility takes, at least personally for me as well, it takes a while to build. That's why I'm like, out of all of them, I mean, power's actually quite quick to build, I find. But out of all of them, in speed, and specifically in speed, agility is like I can get fast straight, but to be able to get quick, nah, I'm still not like quick. Like this is why I'm like, I want to incorporate this early on, because a lot of people take off so slow, and we've seen it where it's just like, oh my gosh, it's a de-acceleration, and just like even on the sound, it's like they're spending so much time on the ground. But I did notice as agility got better, there was a direct correlation with how quickly you get off the ground.
Yeah. That agreed. And the rhythm of getting that last step on the ground, like the 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah. Boom.
Quick acceleration with the cycle and everything else. Yeah.
With the cycle.
So
and agility was gruesome to learn later on, because we kind of brought that in a little bit later in the season, but I was like, I disliked it. I was like, hey, no, moving forward, next time I want to do it earlier. So by the time it gets in the season, it's more like an enjoyable thing instead of being like, I'm grinding through this weakness.
If we put it in there.
And most people don't have it right off the bat either.
In my mind, on both speed days, then contrast and just straight speed, those become part of the warm-up to sprinting.
Okay. That's not a problem. Ending on a high note, so that's not a problem. Because agility could be humbling, so...
Picking up your intensity, right? You're doing, like, I would like to see those drills go from walk it through, pick it up, quicker, right?
Yeah.
It's like, you're like a blur.
Yeah.
So after you do that a few different times with a few different drills, then you're ready to say, hey, you're moving fast. You must be warmed up by now. You're sweating. You're moving. We already did all our agility, mobility, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And now we did fast acceleration, quickness. So now let's just go run, and then we're done. So
I love it. So like the warm up would be the running drills, walk to fast, and then agility. I get what you're saying now. Walk too fast, because you could walk like over the hash first and then speed up and skip. So you're right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. And even single skip. So we do running drills first, and then agility, walk too fast as well, and then they should be ready for some speed work. Because I don't want their day 3 to be heavy. I do want it to be like almost like they, not resting necessarily, but kind of chill.
Exactly. That kind of day, like you said, you got to be careful, because high intensity days, they don't need to go over and over. I mean,
no.
I look at I keep thinking people are going to get smarter. In some ways, football players have always been smarter than everybody else, because you watch these teams that are really good. For a while there, they called this the hurry up offense, right? So the offensive players, they run their play, they get up on the line of scrimmage, and they're ready to go. And they're standing there, and then they wait, because they look to the coach on the sideline, or they're looking for a read or something out of the way the defense lines up, and they might change the play, they might do all kinds of stuff. But they actually are smart, because they wait. They get 30 seconds in between plays. Now, you could huddle up immediately and go again. If you're in a hurry, you're running out of time, you call it the hurry-up offense. If you want to put the other team under pressure, or you don't want them to be able to change their personnel or certain things like that, you can go up-tempo. But it costs you, too, because you have to be in shape now. Because those big guys, they go running around, and they only get 5 seconds to rest. You start gassing out your own mind, because they can't run that fast. Your receivers and your running backs can run all over the place.
Yeah.
They probably come back, and even if they're tired, they're still going to be able to give you close to maximal effort. But that's the point, too, is that football players for years, they go, hey, that guy's getting the ass. They go, take that guy out, put that guy in. He's fresh, It's the same idea, like Tony's saying, behind speed. You cannot run, high speed. If you just ran high speed, you can run close to it, but you're not going to be able to do it. So you wouldn't expect the guy to break the world record if you just ran 100 and he's only got a 20-second recovery, and then you run another one, right? And that's what people have been thinking for years, like, oh, we need speed endurance. It's like, no, you need speed.
Yeah.
You need to run. Yeah, I need speed endurance to get a guy all the way through the qualifying rounds at the Olympics. But again, he's going to have 2-3 hours off in between rounds. Even if they run 3 rounds in one day, they're going to have an early round and then a later in the day round. They don't give them an hour turnaround. They give them a long time. And the way God designed cheetahs or lions or whatever, when they hunt, they run, and if they don't kill you, they sit and hyperventilate for like an hour. They don't do another thing. They're just like, damn, I missed.
It's like, wow.
Okay.
It's a good day.
Hyperventilate so they can do it again, and then they make sure they get you because they don't want to do it a third time. So it's like, the system is, you can go max effort, yes, and we need that. We need that speed, but we also need to let them recover, pretty close to fully, because speed is speed. Anything less than full speed is less than full speed. So, that's the game we're playing there. So we got to be really careful with, make sure that she knows on those days that we're doing speed, recover. You need to recover before you run your next one. We're not in a hurry to get out of here. We don't want your last one to be, if you're running, 4 seconds, 4 seconds, 4 seconds on these 40s, and all of a sudden you run 5 because you're too tired. That doesn't mean you did. That's like a wasted breath. So you gotta know that. But I think we've got the gamut there between speed agility. Because the thing that I worry about on the 6 days, these are all related.
Is what on the 6 days to what? On the 6 days, no plyo. On the 6 day. On the. You're talking about the 5th day? Like, wait, what? The 5th day?
I'm talking about all. All these days in a row are very closely related. When you look at what we do, you look at what you're doing. You're running, right? You're exerting power. I keep telling the kids now, and I'm preaching to everybody. Power in physics is force times velocity. So if you have the same amount of power that you had 5 years ago, right? And I say, Barb, you're squatting this, you're doing that, you're doing step ups and lunges, blah, blah, blah. So you're at the exact same power output level that you were. Force levels, okay? You can generate this much force on a force plate. You slam your foot on the ground, push, right? That is force generated. When you're moving faster, that same amount of force creates more power. That's strictly power formula. That's why speed is so important. That's why these tall, skinny guys that don't have a bunch of force to exert can create more power simply by running faster.
Wow.
And leaning at different angles.
I didn't
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, force generation, when we're telling people we're going to improve their power, we're working on both sides.
Yeah.
Because they're strengthening so they can exert more force, but we're also making them faster so that they have more power. The fast and the force and the speed are both components of power. So that's why, a guy like Barsheen, who's a power guy, it's so weird to see him moving so fast because most power guys aren't moving as fast because they're going to exert more force, right? But he's going on the kind of like the single arm side of the spectrum.
Well, Barsheen was double arm though. Barsheen's
just fast.
Barsheen's a double arm.
Double arm is awesome,
Yeah.
quick. I've been watching a lot of video, and he does use his arms that incredibly well. They're quick. He loads them, and just, his arm and knee drive.
For the power, do you want to when you want to, like, I guess you'll put in the whole, like, the holds, pretty much the eccentric holds and stuff, because we didn't have that with Kate. But I think that is pretty cool to have.
You have hold in there. I see hold goblet squat 4th at the 8.
Well, I just put hold, just like it reminds us that we're gonna have to do the eccentric, like the holding stuff, and then gradually.
Absolutely, yeah.
But it's always good to start at the beginning, for sure. I will say that was really.
Put them in there. Remember what Aaron did with you? Was yours like 3 different position holds, or was it just one? Like, would you go down halfway?
It was 3 different in a sense that, like, throughout the 10, it was 10 weeks, I'm pretty sure. It was 3 different throughout the 10 weeks, I guess. And that's what I didn't like. I didn't like holding for a very long time because it was like 4 weeks maybe. I had to do hold stuff. Maybe 2 weeks. And I was like, But it was definitely...
We didn't have as much ahead of it, or you thought it was too long?
I think it was too long doing it. I was not a fan of it. It was not enjoyable. I think it was still too long, a little redundant. Like, I feel like, yeah, I think he did get me through different levels, actually. Maybe that's what it was. That the first one was like full range of motion. Did he even get me that? Kind of, maybe. I feel like I'd rather have if we add that, I'd rather have the angles change every week. His was not that. I would probably do like, for 3 weeks, I could do potentially full range of motions, holding it for whatever it was, 8 seconds, 6 seconds. I don't like that. I like how the first week, full range of motion, holding it, or maybe even the second week, and then slowly going into locations, positions that would be relevant. You know what I mean? And I already knew that being full range of motion in squats, like being that low in squats, is not relevant. Like, it never really is, you know?
Yeah. You know what I've seen a lot of just recently too? I don't know if you have, but you know how you put the bars on the rack so that you don't collapse and drop the weight all the way to the ground?
Yeah.
To protect the bars or whatever, right? I've seen guys put those bars up and then put the squat bar underneath it and then stand up and try to push it up. So you're basically doing an isometric squat against infinite resistance because you can't move the bar, you can't bend the bar. You're just going up. So they would do a very maybe 5% motion. Like at the very end of the range, like you're talking about, like right as we're explosively getting to the very end of the contraction on your squat, for instance, right? You're almost all the way done. You're at the last 5%. So you're standing under the bar with a very slight bend, right? And a very slight, bend at the hips. And you're in that position and you just push. And you can't go anywhere. It's like a maximal isometric contraction against resistance that it doesn't really even matter. You don't have to put any weight on the bar. You just make sure the bar won't move, So that's, if we're talking about functionality, that to me is, we could do something like that where either you're holding against the weight, pushing you down before you push it up, whatever. We can go all the way down, like you said, slowly, all the way down, hold, 1, 2, 3, come up halfway, hold 1, 2, 3, then explode up through the top. You can play all kinds of games through there. But like you said, I think it needs to be functional. I don't really need, it depends. I mean, what are we doing it for? Is it for joint stability or is it for generating?
I think it was definitely for, it sounds dumb, obviously strengthening, but it wasn't kind of joint stability, but being strengthening around the joint, I guess.
Yes.
I can see it being, I liked it at the beginning because it was nice putting my, I guess, jumping muscles, just because I don't really know, under tension. I like that. I just didn't like doing that repeatedly. It's like I felt like I was really just working on my slow twitch muscles there. I was like,
See, that's the thing too. Like when I asked Aaron about that on the very first podcast, he said the isometrics was a huge part of his ability to be able to do that 71-inch box jump.
But that's also 2-footed. And like, one thing you've made me realize is that my 2-foot strength, first of all, I feel like I'm a little more, I've gotten better at it, but my 2-foot strength is way stronger than my single foot strength by far. But that's just because the single one is just not worked enough or not like isolated enough for that. So it's like, I bet you anything he cannot do that on a single leg. And then it's like, okay, what good is it that I can do a box jump on double? It's not. It's really not useful like that. If I can't do it on a single leg, it's not useful. If it's that big of a gap, what are we training here? You know what I mean?
Well, here's the question, Barb, on that, is when we do box jumps, the other thing. We need to make box jumps when we do the plyos. We need to work in a smaller range of motion. You know, and a lot of box jumps that should be single leg towards at least, I would say, 3/4 of the way through the program.
Mm-hmm.
I would almost try to get away from double-legged box jumps.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they need it. They need that power. But I want to make sure that it's quick and it's short. They don't need to be deep. You don't need them to drop all the way down to a full squat and jump to there, because when we high jump, they just simply don't get there.
No.
They don't get anywhere close to there. So if we start there and we build that base strength, fine. Spend the first 3 weeks, you know, we go deep squats.
First 3 weeks is fine, yeah.
Deadlift, you know, whatever. And then from there, you know, I think we can start pushing the higher.
It won't be as deep. I think from there, it needs to be like half of the day is a single leg already, like, and then the other half of the day is just like you're not going that deep, but it's still.
Exactly. Quarter squats.
Yeah.
Half squats.
Because you know what? This is one, like, this whole, like, you know how your last, I believe it's like your last step or whatever. At one point, your leg has to be really, like, for the whole, like, stick analogy thing to work, like you were saying, your leg has to be super, super, like, stiff. Like, your joint, everything, your knee, that whole thing used to be pretty, like, straight. And most of high jumpers are not strong enough, right? So, like, collapse, that's kind of how that, like, tells us how much power you're going to generate based on, like, the turn, you know what I mean? So, it's like, I feel like when we train the single leg, we'll be able to get that leg like stiff, but double leg does not work on that whatsoever. That's a scam.
Yeah,
It's a scam.
That's where the single-legged cleans,
single-legged
step up.
Yeah.
Step up, you know. But I want to really take a look at the range of motion. Like one thing I remember in Brandon Stark's workouts, because he does all that great hurdle stuff and running and all, you know, stolen liberally from him over the years. When I saw his leg workouts, he's got a shit ton of weight on his back, but he's doing like one-legged step-ups, and they're tiny. Like the step-up is like a 6-inch wood block, and that's it. You know, and he's moving a lot of weight. He's doing it as fast as he can, but it's like, and you see him do a set of like 5, and he puts it down, and he's hyperventilating before he switches legs. You know, and it's like, I looked at that, and I'm like, these guys, you know, we're generating tremendous. Need to load and get off of that thing quick.
Yeah.
And I keep telling everybody, the only way I want you to get lower to the ground is not by bending your knee here, it's by leaning into the curve.
Yeah.
That's the only way you get lower to the ground.
Yeah.
You're still tall.
Yeah.
You're still a long, stiff lever. You're just leaning that lever over on its side to create a second leverage.
But a single leg, that's why the mobility stuff and the auxiliaries are important too, because the single leg just highlights your pure strength, I find, like your pure body strength, your pure core strength, like the pistol squats and stuff like that. It's like add weights or remove the weights. Single leg is still very, very, very tough of its own because it highlights your other weaknesses. So that's why the mobility, the auxiliaries, all that stuff needs to be top notch, so you're able to like pretty much stand on one foot without leaking too much energy.
I'm getting to the point where I don't even know if we need. I mean, we can start with the basics of the double legs, I guess, but
yeah,
when we start with it, if we ever do one of these, first one will probably be for you.
Yeah, for me, yeah. I feel like I want eventually a full training where it's just single legs. Definitely.
Nothing but single.
Yeah.
From early on, because again, if we do it correctly, you know, from the get-go, then you just start going light weights and you start going full range of motion, and you do the same things, but it's just one leg.
But it's definitely, that's definitely like expert level training. Like there's so many things that could go wrong if you don't know, if you're not strong, if you lose concentration, like a lot of your workouts really test my focus. If you lose focus, you're screwed. But those are good.
You have like assistant bands, right?
Yeah.
Assistant bands, or you do those squats where you're holding on to something and you drop all the way down and you're fighting and you're like, But I mean, I watched anybody doing pistol squats. I used to be able to squat 400 pounds. I could do the sled with a lot more. I could do that stuff, so I know that my legs had power. But when you stand me on one leg and go drop down, you gotta be insane. I can't do that.
Well, that's what the other thing for Bradley, I wanted to be able to, like, the first 2 weeks, like you said, we're gonna keep it at the full range of motions, double leg, whatever. But then the next set, the week whatever, the next cycle, I want to have 1 week with single leg and the other week where it's the same vibes. But I don't know about the holds. I don't even know if that's even needed. But kind of, I guess, but just not as long and not as deep. And then eventually I want a whole cycle where it's just her single leg, essentially. Where it's just like the 2 days of single leg, or it's like alternating or whatever. But eventually by the end, she should have a cycle where it's heavily mostly single legs. Now, to what level, like how hard it is, that's different. But I want it to be at least like when she's in competition, she should do single legs. Or like jump squats. I like jump squats a lot for some reason. They're kind of aggressive.
Jump squats, I like the jump lunges, the switch lunges, because again, if you're doing jump, that's the one thing out of all the things that Bondarenko does. Most of what Bondarenko does, I just laugh at. I don't know why. But if you ever watch his stuff, it's like, what is this guy doing? Leaning against the wall, you got a band on one leg, and he's doing these little extensions with his leg against like a tiny little band. And I'm like going, dude, what are you doing? And then, the heaviest I've ever seen it is with like a 25-pound plate, holding it in both hands and doing those jump switch lunges, pretty quick. I'm like, that I can respect. Most of the other stuff that I see him do, I'm like, I don't get it.
It's a joke.
But, there are people that are just ungodly talented. Like, I think he was one of those people that was literally lightning bolt gifted by God that you will be a high jumper. You just run fast and jump.
True.
Because I was breaking him down the other day, but he doesn't even use his arms. He's not even really a single armor. And I can't figure him out. I'm looking at him going, does he load both arms?
Yo, but tall people really annoy me because it's like, if you're 6'7", it's like you better be jumping the world record every 2 seconds. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, why are we dealing with the same challenges? It makes no sense to me.
I think Bondarenko is underperformed.
Of course. What do you mean? He coasts by. That's why he's one person. I like his training because it's actually home friendly and like budget friendly type of thing. Like it's really not high equipment and stuff, but it's tough for the most part. But like he's one person where like he's just like he's lucky he's tall. Make him shorter, he's not gonna get through. And I say this because Barshim, you make him shorter, he's still gonna high jump high. Even Derek Durham, you make him shorter, he's still like a few people just will still has technique to get over. Bondarenko, I don't think so.
No.
He's just really tall.
The only thing Bondarenko does well is run. He's very fast.
Yeah, he leans.
His technique in running is perfect. So
yeah, he cycles well.
I have technique of him. I have Barry. I have Stark. I don't know that I have Barshim just running straight along on a straight line. Most of the times I see Barshim running, he's actually jumping. But I can still get enough of a stretch of him running where I can go, okay, watch the cycle. But I've got, training film right off of Instagram, Bondarenko running by for a good 30 or 40 meters. Perfect high cycling.
Chora, I'm sorry, I do have to let you go. We'll definitely meet on Saturday, and then we'll just have to keep working on we kind of have our template, so we'll just fill out what we can as we're going, because we have a lot of information. Okay. So, but I might clear it up a little bit just to like highlight what part you're doing, what part I'm doing, type of thing, just a little clear like where we're missing it. You know what I mean? So then it's easy to transfer. But we'll connect and we'll talk on Saturday at 7, like same time.
Okay, Saturday at 7.
Yeah.
All right. Got you. Thanks,
All right.
Mark.
No worries. Talk to you later. Bye, Trey. Alrighty, that was meeting number 1 is completed. We have meeting number 2 coming right up. I actually see everybody is on this live, not live, but well, first of all, hi, thank you everybody for joining me and getting ready with me. We actually got ready already, which is great, and we were live last time in the morning, just regarding the prayer, and now we got ready. Thank you everybody for all the compliments. Everybody said I ate and slayed, so thank you. And I've just been playing with my hair ever since. I finished the meeting with my coach, with my boss, one of my bosses, for the high jumping program. So we really do take these high jump program personal, and we really think about it. So if you want a personalized high jump program, definitely hit the link in the bio at Sky High and Fly Jump Lab, and we'll be happy to do that. Now what we are going next, and I'm still going to be working on that, to be honest with you, but after this meeting, I'm probably going to shoot content because I really miss it, to be honest. And then I'm going to reevaluate everything. But I'm going to go and speak with them. I have a meeting with Jelly. I'm going to first plug in my phone, and yeah, and then we'll see how things goes. I hope I don't get in trouble for recording all these stuff. I'll be right back, though. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh, I'm on my minute. I'll be right back. Wow, that was like... I'm just charging my phone right now. Mal MJLS. Hi. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're about to start this meeting. Awesome. Hi, good morning, or good afternoon. There's no one saying anything in the meeting. I'm going to use this NYX oil. I'm not a fan of it at all, but it smells good. It's kind of annoying that I have a meeting with them and no one's picking up.
Hey, Barbara.
Oh my gosh, hi. I'm sorry. I kept like going on the meeting and then removing and then back on. I was like, there's no one here. But hi, good morning. Good morning, Anthony.
Good
Hi.
morning. So how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing awesome as well. Yeah, so thanks for hopping on this quick call. So where are you based out of, Barbara?
I am based in Canada, Ottawa specifically, which is
Awesome.
in Ontario, yeah.
Nice to meet you. You can call me Tony. I'm an intern from Jelly, and I'm from the Philippines.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, nice to meet you, Tony.
Yeah, so do you have any questions that I can answer, like right off the bat?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, let me tell you where I'm kind of at in the questions I've had. So like I've essentially like set up my profile and all that stuff, and I've pretty much applied to all the campaigns, so the new one and the old one. And essentially just kind of want to know like what happens after there. Like how do I get selected and stuff like that. On top of that, I did get an email saying if I applied to one of the newer campaign that there was a high chance of me getting it. So I just wasn't sure like how that works.
All right. Have you tried the new one, like the Corbage Parfum?
Yeah, I've done all of them. Like all of them. Because I did it, I applied to all of them, I believe, 2 days ago or something like that. I've set up my profile about, it's been a couple of days now.
Awesome. So right now we haven't exported like all the applications yet.
Okay.
We're still waiting for like the brands to like give us the go signal to look for creators. So right now everything's pending. We just really have to be patient because it really depends on the brand if they want to start the campaign.
So what do you mean, like, so because like there's campaign details and there's budget and stuff. Is that like not from the brand or that is the brand's campaign? They just want to know like when they'll kick off.
Also, they gave us like a budget, but it's not with us yet because we also like encountered issues with our bank account. There was like a cyber attack happening, so we still haven't received the money yet. The bank said they're gonna send a check to our CEO. We're still having like problems with the budgeting and everything, so we're settling that first. We already have like a new bank account. We already have Corbage Parfum onboarding creators right now. You can apply to that. I think that could be a great fit for you as well. Perfumes.
Yes, I have applied to that already.
Awesome. Also, Jelly. Have you tried like joining for Jelly? Because we have a campaign running for
I do,
jelly,
but it's
so
just like I can't like I would love to, but it's like I haven't used jelly. You know what I mean? It's like of course I would love to like be able because I saw that campaign. I applied to all of them though. The only one I didn't apply to was jelly because I feel like I wasn't qualified for it. It's like well I just got on it. Like I've never like earned anything from it. You know what I mean? So it's like I can't like. For me, that's how I created that. Like if I haven't experienced it, that I can't like talk good about it because it's not gonna be authentic. You know what I mean?
yeah, I get you, I get you.
So it's like.
So yeah, I think corbage is really your like high chance in getting that. I could recommend you to our CEO about that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Cause I'm just like I'm hoping when do you think? I mean, this is kind of specific, but like as a creator, like what am I looking at? Like when do you think I would technically be selected for a campaign, work, and like obviously like get compensated? Are we talking about like in months and months? You know what I mean? Like is that how? Because normally when I work with brand, I understand campaigns can take a while, but all the brands I've always worked with, it's like at least with maximum 30 days. But I'm very fast, like I work very quick, so it's never been more than like 2 weeks really, or even like a week. So that's why I'm like how long is that? How is the process for that? From the moment you guys choose the creator, from the moment you guys get the go ahead to the funds in the past for other creators.
Okay, so this is how our campaign runs. If you see, like we typically involve like posting 30 videos over a month. So each campaign has a retainer. So it's like your monthly like compensation for you. Let's say we give you like 1,500 or like say $700 for that month to create 30 videos for us. And then it could be short term. We're also gonna send you like a guide for it, like what call to actions to use. So you're really like set up for everything. And you also get like all the commissions from all the sales generated.
I understood that because I did read that on the website. I just mean like how long does everything take? That part's not clear. Like I'm saying from the time you guys, how long does it take from the time someone applies? So for me, I'm in the application process. So in the past, or even just for me, how long will it take from the time the person apply to them getting compensated or to them hearing back from the brand? Like how long does that whole take? That's what I'm saying. Will that take like months and months to hear back from you guys if you got the if I got accepted and stuff like that, and then the funds and all that stuff. Like how long does that
Sorry,
take?
I misunderstood your question. Sorry about that. Typically, like within a month, I guess.
Okay.
It's really us working with the brand. Once the brand like sends, we're also waiting for the brand to send us like the budget, and that's the moment we're gonna like grab those creators who are within the budget. If that makes sense.
So okay, so then from that's what I'm saying then. So from the time, so are you saying that for me, I should be based on because like I said, I applied to every single campaign that was out there. So you're saying for me, I should hear back something for a campaign and all that within the month.
Yeah, so because we're really like right now we're working hard for Corbage because we had a call like last week.
Okay.
And she's really like up for it. So I'm gonna recommend you to Alf to put you on the campaign.
That's awesome.
That sounds good.
Okay, but that's
Really,
that's what I'm still saying. Like that's where I'm just a little confused. Sorry, because that's what I mean. Like, so if you recommend me to the campaign and stuff, and it's like, what are you saying? I'll hear back from them in next week, and then from next week I would do the shoot, and then from the week after that I would get paid. Like, how long does that whole process take from the moment they say yes, you're selected, to the moment you're compensated? Like, can it go 3 months for a career to get the funds or anything like that, or to get information? You know what I mean? Or are we talking like
for
within?
that, I need to ask like Alf about that because he's been handling all the brand like connections. We're mostly just guiding the creators on the platform.
Okay, if you can find out that's because that's really important to me because it's like for me the way I get a lot of the deals and work and stuff is like obviously like brands will reach out to me, companies will reach out to me, or I'll reach out to companies, and then like I said, the whole transaction from the moment I get hired to the moment I get compensated is nothing more than 30 days. Like that's the maximum it's ever taken. So that's why I'm like, if a platform takes me longer, then that's not efficient. It's like I might as well just take that effort and like, you know what I mean, and like do the outreach
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
I got you, I
faster.
got you.
But if it's just as fast, if not faster, where it's like from the moment you get selected to the moment you get, oh, I see, when you get from the moment you get the retainer, essentially is what I'm asking. Like from the moment you get selected as a content creator and you get the brief, then you get the retainer, then you have to give the product. Like at what point do you get the retainer essentially, and when do you have to give the products? I guess is the
Okay,
question.
so we're gonna ship the product for free, for sure. Then once you receive the product, we're gonna get you on board in another call. We're gonna onboard you to like the TikTok account that we're gonna give, which you'll be using to make affiliated videos for the brand. And then the moment you upload your first video on that, we'll send like 1/3 of the retainer, and then the rest at the end of the campaign.
What? But
Once
how
the
is that?
commission's gonna go straight to you.
How is that retainer? Because my understanding, retainer is something that you would get before the work is completed. So you're saying that the retainer. So 1/3 of the retainer is the actual retainer, essentially. Like that's what's paid up front.
Let's say $300. First, let's just for example, like we offer the creator $300 for that month. Let's say she's a small creator, so she starts with $300. She uploads her first video, and then we send her $100 upfront, and then the rest of the money at the end of the campaign, like the rest $200.
At the end of the campaign, so like if a campaign runs for 6 months, then that person won't get the money until 6 months from now, essentially, or until everything else is posted.
You can get like 30 videos running before like the end of the month as well. That's awesome if you like post a lot of videos per day. It's gonna make you more efficient. Then just let us know how we can expedite like the rest of the retainer.
Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Sorry for all these questions. So, okay. So you're saying like, okay, so I applied to the campaign, and then from the time I applied to the campaign, then it's like, okay, I'll hear back. They're like, okay, you can, here's, like you said, here's the access to everything. You can start working on, you can start working on it. And then when I post my first video, I get, you said 30% of the retainer, or 30% of the, whatever the pricing, the budget and stuff,
Yeah,
essentially?
1/3 of the retainer.
1/3. Okay. 1/3. And then if that, whatever contract, that deal requires 30 videos. Okay, so because I thought it had to be 30 days, but if it requires 30 videos, you can. So you're saying, well, I can't post everything in 30 days. I mean, I can't post everything in one day, right? Like I can't post all 30 videos in one day. You're saying like, okay, in a week you could post all of them.
Oh, it's really up to you. You can actually like make like that much video in a week. That would work well. As long as the videos you make are for sure gonna convert.
Yeah, I see what you mean. But you're saying that I have the TikTok account. So it's like what do I have to put all the videos in the draft? You know what I mean? And then or
No, you immediately just post everything on there. Like it's your own account, like you're running the brand.
Oh. Okay, that's where I'm saying we're like, okay, so technically speaking, then let's say we use a platform like TikTok, and this company is like they don't like do this, like they don't have an Instagram, they don't have a TikTok, I guess. If I were to post 10 videos or 30 videos all in one day, that company could get shadow banned for it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I think like we should reach like the minimum per day. Let's say 3 videos per day, I guess.
I see what you mean. So it's pretty much like I'm running a like whatever account I'm using, I would be running a campaign for like whatever. Technically speaking, I guess a week would be the most efficient because 5 videos a day is actually quite good. You know what I mean? Or even like 10 videos a day. But once you get to 30, that's kind of like scammy and stuff. But you're saying like you run the campaign once the videos are done, and like you said, converting campaign once the videos are done, then and they're all organic, I guess you're saying as well.
Yeah, they're all organic.
Okay. Oh, cool. Oh, love it. That's really cool. Okay. Awesome. And then if I'm done in a week, then I just notify you guys, and then I would get paid earlier or whatever, whenever the campaign's done, like you were saying.
I'm really not sure if you get paid that fast, but I'll let Alf know how that works, and then just send you an email.
Okay. Well, I can also send. I can send an email with all my questions. I guess would be maybe better than.
Awesome. But I'll just recommend you to the Powerful. So just let Alf know, because I really wanna get you on board the campaign soon.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Because I really know how it feels to like wait for a campaign as a creator. Like it's really like, especially you're like a full-time content creator. It's like really like frustrating for you, especially not having clients for this week. It's like all you get, like all the revenue is from the UGC creation we make for like brands.
That's where most of the revenue. But that's why I love the fact that you're saying that if the ads are converting, there's also like what's it called? There's commission and stuff. And like I'm really good at like converting ads, so I'm like, okay, perfect, that's my specialty.
Yeah, because I looked into your portfolio and everything looks good.
Awesome, yay. Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to working with the brands and stuff. And like I said, I'll send over all my, what's it called? My questions and stuff.
Yeah, awesome. Are you in the Discord server by any chance?
I'm not. How do I get in there?
Alright, so I'm gonna send you an invite to the Discord server.
Okay.
That's where like mostly you can ask questions straight on there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
As well. And then yeah, you have like a lot of things on there. We have like education for like how to create TikToks and everything, like a lot of guides for you. We also release like new opportunities on there, like new campaigns. Everything's just updated straight up in the description.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, awesome. I love it. That keeps me in the loop. And asking a question, I have a community. I'm excited. Yay!
Yeah, because like most of the creators are on there, so yeah, you can really interact with all the creators on here.
That's awesome. That'll be helpful. Awesome. Looking forward to it.
Your app's set. That is currently.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, awesome. So I'm in. Oh, it's a big community. Okay, wow. Love it. So I can ask all my questions there. That's awesome. So I can get an answer even faster. So that's good. I love it. So I don't have any other question or anything else. Tony, is there anything else I should need to know, or I should just like wait for your email essentially?
Yeah, it's just wait for our email. Just skip updated on the Discord server, because like we just drop things on there. It'll be useful for you as well, because we send out free like Loom videos of like stuff you can use for like future content creation.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just confirming I'm not a robot. Okay, great. And then you said that you'll recommend me to that brand.
Yeah, I'll try getting you. I'll try everything that I can to get you on that campaign.
I really appreciate that. Okay, well, right. Awesome.
Okay, once you're in the campaign, just say hi to the chat. I just want to see if like your account is.
Please click on the object that is best matched to the example. What?
It's a CAPTCHA. I think it's a CAPTCHA.
Yeah. Sorry, other CAPTCHA's really like different. Please click on the image that is best matched to the example. on. I've never. Sorry, I'm trying to get the recaptcha going, and it's like I feel so old. I'm like, what? Please. Do you know have you done this before? The Discord recaptcha, where it's just like a bunch of pixelated pictures. No, this one's really weird. Here, let me screenshot it to you, then maybe you can help me because this is really weird.
Remember.
Oh, actually, let me. Sorry, I'm gonna just screenshot it to you just because I don't ever recall ever seeing this. And I'm like, am I missing something? Okay, well, I guess I can't see it. Okay, that's fine. How am I supposed to program that?
Hey Barbara.
Yeah.
Once you get on the Discord server, just try to just say hi in the chat. Just
Okay,
mention
sounds
you there.
good. Yeah, I have to use Reddit to get through it. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll say hi in the chat.
So, I have to go right now because there's a call waiting for me as well. I really hope I can get you on this campaign.
I'm looking forward to it, and we'll say hi on the chat. Thank you so much for the call and stuff as well.
Thank you as well. Thank you for giving a couple of minutes of your time to hop on this call. Hope you have the rest of your day.
Awesome.
Well.
You as well. Have a good day. Bye. How am I supposed to fucking do this? Maybe fish silhouette on top. Like, what is this? I'm trying to do a recaptcha and I'm really sucking at it. That's what I'm seeing. Like, this is so annoying. I think I still don't get it. The middle one is maybe the parrot. Not a recaptcha asking me if I'm not a robot. I really can't get through that. So frustrating. Please click on the object that is best matched to the example image. Wow, that took me way too long. Summer password. Summer. Oh. Let's see where I'm at right now. Okay, I'm gonna finish the Discord thing and then I'm going to be posting and doing content stuff, doing the things that I love to do. And really just practicing and honing all my skills. So right now, I'm just gonna play this sermon.
Do you have an experience that can explain that? 1,000 shall fall by your side, and 10,000 by your right side. None shall harm you, only will you stand and see. Have you seen that? Jesus. That's why the name of Jesus doesn't make any impact for many people. We shout Jesus like a charm. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the glorious name of Jesus. It's not in English. That name reacts to something. See, let me tell you. There are men that are deeply respected in the realm of the spirit. Satan knows what makes him respect men. It's not English.
Wow, this is so highly protected. It's actually insane to get in Discord. Discord? Month, April.
To let the multifaceted dimensions of God be hosted in him. They are the kinds that he reproved kings for their sake, saying, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. They are the kinds that are unkillable. They will match a charm and pass. Even the charm knows it will not work. It's not try, maybe I'm trying to make the charm work. No. It's a realm. That is the realm where they can look and say, no sickness can touch me. You know, we mock ourselves in the body of Christ. Oh, I can't be sick. And we're just joking. Do you know at what level in the spirit that word becomes activated in your life? Every prophecy has levels. Just like in our environment, there are certain conditions for certain things to happen. Don't just speak because you saw it in the Bible. Are we together? So there are so many men of God today. They carry their hands, lay it on sick people and say, I'm anointed. And after 5 years, they carry the diseases from the people. Not by airborne disease. The mystery of transference. Because they do not know that you must truly sustain a higher potential. The Bible says, lay hands suddenly on no man, lest thou be a partaker. Just by laying hands, you can partake. Listen, in your walk with God, there are secrets God will show you. They are not for public consumption. They are not doctrines. They are secrets He reveals to you to guide the delivery of the grace.
Oh, guys, I messed up.
It will mislead people when these secrets become public. Not necessarily because they are demonic, but it is a unique dealing of God to you. William Branham had a secret with God where his angel will appear. When he saw that angel in a healing meeting, it was a sign to him that the prophetic mantle was activated. Then he will begin to heal and prophesy. Now, if you sit down and walk like that, you will get into witchcraft. Something else will appear to you. Are we together now? Because that was a unique dealing, a portion for Kenneth E. Hagin. It is in the secret place as you walk with God. You begin to learn certain anointings. He will train you with certain sensations just for you to know what kind of anointing is in the building. Now, you can't write a book on it. You will bring people into it. He will show you when
I messed up so badly.
He will use your body parts as keys to symbolize to you. Your organs of interaction with the spirit will be heightened. They are personalized dealings with the spirit. So when you come for a meeting, you stand near someone, you can know that there is witchcraft at work. Not just because you saw a spirit. A code was given to you in the secret place. And God says, whenever you have this sensation, is the presence of a demon spirit. For someone else, that sensation can mean breakthrough is coming. It's like jam questions. You see how they mix them? Your question 1 is someone's question 10. That's how it is in the spirit.
Oh, I thought I lost my discourse. Right here, guys.
It is your secret place that gives you your own question paper. And God tells you, for you, this experience means breakthrough is coming. Sometimes you see me laying hands on people and sometimes I can just stand. There are things. Your body becomes a superconductor of His glory. You
Wow, why did the Discord take forever to log in? I'm happy I didn't. You must complete a few more steps before you can talk. Before we can talk here, treat everyone with respect, no spam. I agree.
There is a dealing with God. There is an impulse. You know that this car is going to have accident. I will come out. It's not just
you do not have permission to send message to this channel.
Feeling like a cow. No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about a sensation. You get up and you can know my elder sister is in trouble. You were trained in the secret place. I show you mysteries. Now, physically, you just see men doing things.
The chat. I'm gonna go on the chat. Thank you. And yes, if everyone has an update, please let me know. Good morning. Let's get this bread. Greetings. Greetings, everyone.
I can stop my preaching, and as I'm opening my mouth, the anointing is touching the person.
I hope.
It's not guessing. You try doing it.
My name is Barbara. I hope everyone is having a progressive day. I'm so excited to be joining the Joy team, and as a wise at once said, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread.
The unique role you have to play in his end time agenda. No. You have to get to that point where God now tells you, look, David, don't come.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Barbara. Greetings, everyone. My name is Barbara. I hope everyone is having a progressive day. I'm so excited to be joining the Jelly team, and as a wise at once said, let's get this bread. Let's get this bread.
Something comes on your life, you may not even realize when it came. All of a sudden, you will find out that you go for a meeting, and all of a sudden you are worshiping, and the prophetic starts manifesting. Dramatic results and healings. All of a sudden, someone calls you and says, sorry, we're in UK. We just listened to your album. We're ready to pay for everything. You have been fasting for open door. You even
Can you read what everyone's been saying?
that will help to facilitate your travel. The door was not open in the spirit. Now it has been opened. The nations will call you.
So we got.
I want to show you how men rise in the spirit.
Good morning. I am also on the new campaign and still waiting as well. If anyone has any idea, please share. Good morning. I'm also on the new. Good morning. I'm also on the new campaign still waiting. If anyone has any update, thanks. I got hired for a new cosmetic. Anyone knows how long it takes for shipping?
I know what my role is in God's end time agenda.
I'm here for the Jelly campaign.
My experiences with God has revealed this to me.
If you're interested in making money,
To through the ministry of intercession, birth the purposes of God in the lives of men and nations. Have you found it? I was in Kano preaching at a PFN
I'm a prayer on Jelly.
conference
Pray for the Jelly
a few
campaign.
months ago. Actually, I met a woman for the first time in my life who finishes her Bible every month. She said sometimes in 11 days she finishes. By word of knowledge, I called her out. Even me, I don't finish my Bible like that. Read your Bible and finish in a month. You know how hard it is to read these things. That's to tell you it's not an ordinary book. You have finished books more voluminous than this. But what is it about this that you cannot just finish? It's not a storybook. When the Spirit of God comes upon it, there is a lot here. There is a reaction to your spirit that will force you to not rush it. There is a level of beauty you must have with God to be able to read your Bible and finish it. This woman finishes her Bible every month without fail. It's something I've not done. I don't know if there's any man, and I may be wrong, but I don't know who finishes your Bible every month, cover to cover, then start again. here is a quiet woman.
I'm just looking at the score here. Hello, I've heard this post on YouTube.
Maybe her child died. Maybe she lost her job. And she said, Lord, since nothing is working in my life, let me pick my Bible. All of a sudden, she stumbled.
I'm here for the Jolly campaign. I'm here for the Jolly
And
campaign.
now this woman is an intercessor. When I saw her, I was almost saying, Ma, I can pay your house rent if need be. To just include me to be part of your prayer point. I have met a few women. Maybe I think there should be one here, one mama. They believe that part of their life's assignment is to pray for me. Constantly. And that is the greatest gift you can give me. You can buy me a car, you can buy me a house, those things are mundane. But to have men and women, when I'm just moving around, traveling by air, whatever, I'm sleeping, somebody's awake, constantly touching heavens for me. See, listen. But there are men like that. There are others who are financial apostles. They are the ones who will fund God's end time agenda. There are ladies here, your prophetic destiny is tied to your marriage. That's why God is so strict with you. Other women can marry anybody, but for you, you are like Esther. So because of that, there are certain things that must happen in your life. God will not allow certain things to happen. You will be saying, God, but why me? He says,
And you make your money, you invest
Esther
it
must
into
marry
factories
Ahasuerus for
and
Israel to be free. And so it will not just be anyhow. Oh, oh, listen, you must learn this. Everything about your life can be connected to prophecy.
welcome to our education series.
Every man that tries to ask you out, he just leaves. It may not all be demonic. It's because you have been separated. There is a mantle on you. You have been separated. You may not
Can you
know,
do
but I say it again,
TikTok
Esther must marry Ahasuerus so that
another
Israel will be free.
account for another?
It's not about marriage and children. The Bible does not discuss the children of Ahasuerus and Esther. It's not necessary. Haman is a beast that wants to destroy the Israel of God. And it will take an Esther. So God will separate you. Other people may be moving. God will say for you, stay here. Oh God, where are you going with me? The secret place will reveal it. So that you stop judging everything as delay. Oh God, I'm going through delay in my life. All my colleagues are married. Do you not see what is upon you? Do you not see that there is a mantle, and that's what controls the things that happen around your life? While you are seated, I want you to pray 1 minute and say, Lord, what is my role in your end time agenda? Make it clear. Please pray. Please pray. Shabatakata. Lantekretoskalaba. Why do you visit me in the night with songs of worship? Where are you going with these melodies?
TikTok shop located in US, but social media manager in Canada, taking over the brand account.
You wake me up in the night. I can't sleep sound. You are showing me things. To what end, oh God? Where are you driving my destiny to?
I've tried signing up for the shop to work with an influencer, but it won't allow me because my country Canada isn't listed. The US is the only country from North America that is allowed to use it.
Just to prosper? Or is there more? Is there a mantle upon my life?
Hey there, do you have any experience with
God's
it?
end time agenda. I thought it was all about business. I thought it was all about wealth. But could there be that there is a prophetic anointing upon it?
Okay, well, I feel like I want to eat something or something like that, and then come back later. But thanks for joining me. I'm definitely gonna eat some potatoes or whatever, and start shooting more content and stuff like that. So, bye everyone. Thanks for joining me.